Hey Xianyun, how are you doing? Oh, about the bike, by the way, that's crazy actually. That picture, like, yeah. Most like you've seen that picture. It's crazy. Oh yeah, by the way, I will show you why I started with my Neuvillette. What the splash? Mario posted was so cool. Yeah, and is it? It's like, you know, Xianyun, it's fan art, but it's real. Like, yeah, like we already have confirmed, like, let's say official and confirmed info. It's the same picture. The only difference is a helmet. So yeah, she is wearing a helmet like when she in that bike state, you know. That's crazy. By the way, bike state is, if I'm not mistaken, as like Lex says, it's when she's press and hold her skill and by using her burst. So yeah, that's crazy actually. Hey Enjoyer, how are you doing? No, it's not. It's actually it's a splash art, but it's turned out that it's true. That's crazy. She ended all of the natlan and very rejoined. Yes, she's going to be crazy. Oh yeah, like actually she looks dope, not gonna lie, that's crazy. And that helmet, like, most likely Enjoy, you notice that she's wearing she's wearing that helmet. Looks crazy. That's why, like, on a splash art she is a little bit kinda, yeah, like if you notice that mouse, I mean, like, it was a little bit weird, like something like not, and something wrong. Actually, it's so hot. Yeah, helmet, yeah, and fire on head. Oh yeah, something like that. That's actually that's, and she has the same. By the way, you know what? Guys, enjoy. If you notice that blessing, the point is she can fly definitely. Yeah, and I can say you how I know that. If you watched chasca's gameplay, like demo, gameplay, teasers, and you notice that bar she has, let's say, let me switch to, like, mavuika has the same bar, you know, like, let me switch to kinich, and if he has it, so yeah, the point is, mavuika has the same part, the same bar, I mean, like, it's like phlogiston bar, but with that energy she uses when she fly or do some, like, night soul mechanic moves, right? That bar is in this, like, it's the same shape of chasca's bar, so it means she can fly, like, in my opinion. So she can fly. That would be just crazy, you know. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you very much, Yoni. This is my favorite spot in Natlan. Yes, maybe. Oh yeah, I need to kill them. Yeah, no, like, I just, so yeah, about enjoy, and in my opinion she can fly. I mean, I will see, but yeah, that bar is the same. That looks crazy actually. But most likely not like chasca, you know, like chasca's flying ability is just crazy. But we'll see, maybe it's a and also, like, if you notice that bike, that bike, like, at the back of the bike, it has some wings, you know, something like that. So yeah, most likely, yes, she will get some flying abilities. That would be nice. Hey Dimmers, how are you doing? Oh yeah, like, Wuwa gives, like, by the way, that's crazy. Wuwa gives 1k asteroids only because of participation in that game awards, you know, that's crazy. Also, like, they somehow missed Genshin Impact. I don't know how, like, what are they doing about the games? They just, like, put some trash games and just, like, forget, anyway, like, it's, yeah, Zenless Zone Zero is there, you know, but Honkai Star Rail's net. No, like, in my opinion, Honkai Star Rail, like, in terms of, like, gameplay, that game might be even better than Genshin Impact. The only problem is turn-based game. I don't like turn-based game, but in terms of like visual style, graphics, like gameplay, combat system, you know, that game is just crazy, you know, especially because it doesn't need so much power. I mean, like compute power, you know, like CPU power, etc. You can play it on any computer. You just like need to like on a phone as well. It's not like Genshin Impact, like moving around the city, etc. It's so easy. You don't even need that actually, because it's turn-based game, you know, like play the game, it's crazy. It's like, yeah, but Honkai Star Rail somehow is not there. Zenless Zone Zero there, like, that's crazy. No, we know, like, we have gameplay might come. No, we have some info about Citlali, by the way, guys. Actually, Citlali is going to be great supportive character. She will increase the damage for melt and vaping. It means she is going to be not only good cryo application, but at the same time she is kinda buffer, you know. So yeah, most likely she creates a field or something like that, which allow you to be like. The only problem is I don't know like why it's vape and melt at the same time, because it's kinda controversial. You know why? Because vape and melt, yes, it's about pyro. Most likely she just buff pyro related reactions, you know, like especially transformative reactions, because as you know, guys, melt and vape, it's like, yeah, they benefit from the elemental mastery. Also, we have some info about constellations, Citlali's constellations. Some of the constellations give her additional elemental mastery, which is actually crazy. We also have some info about Mavuika's constellation. Some of the constellation can decrease, like it's like a defense shred, which is actually super rare. You know, so far we don't have so many characters. Like it's Lisa, who has the same. So yeah, I see it like this. Right? Have their defense decreased by 50% for 10 seconds, and a couple other characters. Actually, this passive is so crazy. Unfortunately, defense cannot be negative, so yeah, it's like that. Hey Redmond, how are you doing? Hi Lucas. 10 hours for 5. Yes, actually yes, mobile game dreamers. Oh yeah, actually it's like, you know, like only for participation they give us like 1k asteroids. So yeah guys, why I show my Neuvillette? Yesterday after the stream, I got like crazy artifacts. And I decided to like, I got this one, which is 10 crit. Actually, it's not so crazy, but it's the best I have so far. It's HP one with a 10 crit rate, 21 crit damage. So yeah, I just switch to this one, and now my Neuvillette is like 42, like 43, 247 without his signature weapon. That's crazy actually. I also can switch my goblet, which is like this one, to, let me show you. I have crazy goblet, by the way, this one, 31.1, 3.5, and it's that's HP. So if I switch, now we'll get something like 48, pretty decent amount of crit rate, crit damage, and energy recharge. Yes, it's super low actually, 116, but I use like this weapon. So yeah, I can switch this weapon actually to like this one. Now it's 42, 70 to 15, like yeah, and so yeah, like overall it's like a little bit overcapping. So yeah, I might like maybe should decrease crit rate. Anyway, I'm not going to use this one because the one I used before, in my opinion, is better. And weapon as well. I will switch this weapon to Prototype Amber. I hope I can get his like so yeah, overall he's like this, 42. I want to test him. It's actually not bad stats for Constellation 0 and without his weapon, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, yes, about 10% of like energy recharge comes from Xiphos. So yeah, because my Kazuha was Xiphos. So yeah, originally he is like 128, something like that. Hey Lucas. Hi Lucas. Lucas, please, no Mr. Vortex, just Vortex, I'm okay with that. Just saw the peak of the splash art. My question is, do you think they reveal her trailer A Game Award making mavuika as a second character that it's trailer premium. Oh, actually it might be. You're right. But you know what, Lucas? If I'm not mistaken, that Game Award is it started at December 13th, you know, like it's a little bit long way to go. I don't think like players can wait for so long. You know, they should give us some like actually, let's say drip marketing, it's not a must-have thing. They can skip it. But maybe, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's because of Game Awards. Like, but the only problem is, like, if I'm not mistaken, Genshin Impact, like, yeah, the game, like, yeah, we don't have Genshin Impact in the Game Awards, like, among all of the games. It's only Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, and that's it. And other trash games, like, not all of them are trash, not, yeah, of course, like, some of them are pretty good games. But let's say couple games, like, yeah, they need to like delete the games completely. I don't know why they're there. Hey Jello, how are you doing? One day till linear banner. It's on December. Oh yeah, exactly, December. And I believe the stream for the 5.3 is a week later. Oh yes, maybe. Like, actually yes, you're right. About the stream, yes. The only thing I know, like 5.3 is going to yes, we will get 5.3 update, I mean, like on January 1st, 2025. That's crazy, actually. Just imagine. But about Game Award, yes, it's on December, like 13th or 12th. I don't remember exactly. It's 12th, yes, you're right. Maybe, but, you know, like, it's about a month to that, like, Game Award. I don't think they will hold all of the data. Because all of the, you know, like they like there was a comment, by the way, like by one of the like it's from Reddit. Like he says that like you can like stop drip marketing, but you cannot stop leak the data. So anyway, we will get something leaked. It's definitely, because we already know some info about her constellations, by the way, about her abilities, which is hold and top, by the way. Also her burst. Her burst doesn't need any energy, and actually that's a trap, if you ask me. You know why? Because if you don't have enough, let's say at least one natlan character with a night soul mechanic, then actually it's going to be not so easy to get that energy back and use her burst. So yeah, you need at least one. Yes, fortunately we have Kachina, but you know, like, using Kachina is not a great way. It's better to use mualani, it's better to use kinich, maybe chasca, you know, maybe ororon. So something like that. I hope they will. Oh, by the way, in 5.3 we are going to get 4 new characters. It's Citlali, according to the leaks. It's Citlali, 5-star, mavuika, 5-star, Pyro Traveler. Player says that Pyro Traveler is going to be like Pyro Shinchu. It's not true. I don't believe in that. I will explain you why. Because Shinchu is he's a super unique character. I don't think we're going to get, and mavuika and Hoyoverse. I don't think they will do the same mistake again. You know why? Shinchu is so crazy and powerful character. So yeah, maybe some abilities, but not full mechanic and kit, Shinchu's kit. On top of that, we are going to get one new anemo shielder, something like that. I don't know which region she is going to belong to. Maybe Natlan in this case, and maybe we will get her for free. We'll see. But most likely it's Leo Harbor, actually, because it's like, yeah, it's a Lantern Rhine festival. We'll see. Like, it's a little bit question. But four new characters. It's like 2 4-stars and 2 5-stars. But actually, where is the drip marketing? How did they line up from New Year's? And so yeah, actually, Jello, if you ask me, I like it. Like, you know why? I don't know why, but it's like, it's the first time. Just imagine January 1st and the banners up. It's crazy, actually. Probably in the Game Awards we will see everything, the trailer and the drip mark. Yes, maybe, but you know, Lucas, it's like, we need to wait for a month. It's like a long way to go. I don't think that like players, like especially the like beta testers, can keep all data. And let's say, yeah, like we will get leaks, like definitely, because you know, like beta is not opened, but we already know the outlook of the mavuika. By the way, that splash art, you know, like I posted the video, like it's true. So yeah, she's going to get that like bike and with a helmet. Well, they leaked mavuika weapon. No, actually, you know, like what? I don't believe in that with that weapon. You know why? Like, let's say I need to like watch it by myself, because the weapon is the same as Kinich has, because it's Kinich's weapon. It's not Mavuika's weapon. If I'm not mistaken, Kinich has the same stat. It's most likely Kinich's weapon, Yoni. It's most likely a leak. It's a... No, it's the same weapon like Kinich has, by the way, guys. It's like... Let me check it. Just a second. It's the same weapon, guys. I don't think we will get the same, the same weapon. But let me check it. Just a second. It's claymores, right?
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors.
Oh yeah, it's exactly the it's most likely Kinich's weapon, guys. Like it's the same stats. Like
duties.
It's the same stats. I called you Mr. Vortex for respect. Oh yeah, I'm completely okay with that, Lucas. I'm completely okay with that. But yeah, Vortex is okay. I went with younger people. I call them Mr. Even so I'm worried that I always call people. Thank you very much. I appreciate that respect. Yeah, I'm really appreciate that respect, Lucas. Don't get me wrong. I just like, you know, like Vortex is like, it's most common, I would say. So I'm okay with that. Then we will give her a gravestone. Maybe yes, dreamers, but you know what? It depends. Because if that weapon's passive will get some Night Soul, let's say it increase percentage of getting Night Soul points or something like that, then gravestone is not a great idea, you know, because stats will makes no sense. As you know, about like according to the leaks, Mavuika will not use like general like energy we have at the moment, you know, like this one. In this case, to fill this up, you need particles, right? So you need like some energy regeneration. In case of Mavuika, according to the leaks, you don't need energy recharge at all. You only need natlan characters with a night soul mechanic. You know, it's according to the leaks. Because of that, that weapon maybe will get some unique ability, which it's like, you know, like it's the same thing like Arlecchino has, like her weapon, her signature weapon, you know? Because that weapon cannot be used by any, like, yeah, you can use that weapon, that's right, like stats, but if you check that passive, it's only for for Arlecchino at the moment. No one by Arlecchino can use this passive. This might be the same, and because of that, gravestone might be okay because of stats, but not so great for game playing, you know. So yeah, we'll see, like it's a little bit early. Maybe they Photoshop. No, Jello, you mean like won't be the same with Kinich claim? Yeah, actually yes, you're right. It's the same as Kinich, like has the same stats. So yeah. So because of that, I don't think it is, but we'll see. Like it might be, you know, but I don't believe in that. You know why? In my opinion, like she is going to be either defense or HP scaler. Would be nice, actually. Would be nice. Defense, maybe no, but HP... Because HP, you know, HP... Actually, maybe attack. Because we already have, like, Citlali is going to be either HP or defense, because she is mostly supportive character. We have Mualani with HP scaler. We have defense, Xilonen. We have Kachina. Like, she's whatever. Kinich is attack as well. So yeah, maybe attack actually, because she is DPS character. As I heard, she is going to be DPS at Constellation 0. It's bad, but her top skill, it's the same as Raiden's skill. So yeah, most likely she will create that circle, you know. So yeah, you need to get some.
Bow your head.
You see, like that circle. So most likely some. Oh, come on. So most likely something like this, like a circle, but it's going to be a little bit different, of course. That circle actually is so annoying, not gonna lie.
Silence!
Illusion shattered!
Off with you!
I don't think is a Harley Davidson, is more like a Honda. Oh yes, actually you're right. I mean, like, yeah, you know, like I just. Hey MZ, how are you doing? I saw the bike on my yes.
Creatures.
Hey Deadpool, how are you doing?
Pride of Fontaine.
Hey, can you look at
Be
mine?
sure
Yeah,
to
of course
befriend
I can. Like,
and
just a
cause
second.
them no harm.
Of course I can, Deadpool. Just a second, guys. So yeah, I will show you why I switched to my Neuvillette, by the way. Because yeah, I got pretty good goblet yesterday, and I want to test him. Guys, let me switch the window. Oh, Constellation 2, congrats. Actually, it's crazy. 10-10. I wouldn't suggest you to level up and crown this one, but you already done it, but that's alright. I mean, like, you know why? It's a kind of waste. Even though she is a normal, like, let's say, most of her damage comes from, like, her skill. That's why leveling up, it's okay. Like, if you like the character, why not? I would say, would be nice to increase elemental mastery. You know why? You can benefit from that. Because that crit rate, it's... Yeah, you can lower it. Because her passive says that... Just let me show you. Overall, she's okay. You don't need energy recharge so much. Crit rate is like you can get 20% more crit rate out of her... Like, it's not 20, my bad. It's about like 10 to 12 out of 257 elemental mastery. So yeah, it's about like overall it's going to be like 72-ish, something like that. You can keep it. Actually, with sacrificial, I would say you have crazy artifacts. Let me check artifacts. 24, 27, 21, 26. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, not gonna lie. Keep it. I mean, yes, I would suggest you. You know, the problem is, yes, when you have Constellation 2, using Dendro Goblet, it's a way. The only problem is a little bit less elemental mastery. But if you play, by the way, yes, if you play with, let's say, some character with instructor set, you can get more than that. It can be so useful. Yeah, you don't need like more than that crit rate, because yeah, you can get crit rate from the passive. And level 90, yes, exactly. That's crazy, congrats. It's Constellation 2 is like just insane. On top of that, yes, 10, 10, 10. Like 10, I wouldn't suggest you to like crown her normal anyway. And crit damages is okay. 20, 20, like so many 20s, you know? And you like, yeah, well, you complete, let's say you just like only one roll to defense. That's great, actually. You dodge all of the defenses. And elemental master, it's okay. I mean, like, let's say in the future, if you can get a little bit more EM, would be nice. You know why? Because, yes, you can switch Dendro to elemental mastery and immediately increase that number. I would suggest you, let's say, if you use on field Nahida, then yes, you can go this build. But if you are going to use support Nahida, better to switch this one to elemental mastery. You know why? This EM, let's say with Alhaitham especially, with Alhaitham can benefit from the bonus EM she gives by using her burst. So yeah, but overall she's crazy. Congrats. Most likely use her on field. A free-to-play god. So yeah, that's insane build. Alright, let me switch back. Alright, sorry. I don't think it's a Harley. Oh, about that Harley Davidson, Lucas, you know, like, yeah, it's not Harley Davidson, of course. Like, yeah, I just kidding, like, about that. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, like, it's kind of some modern and, like well-designed bike, you know, with the wings, by the way. If you notice that, like, on the rear, like, tire, there's a couple wings. But she can fly. I just like when the stream started, you know why I think she's going to get some flying abilities. If you watch that Chasca's gameplay, I mean like a demo, teaser, something like that, she has a bar when she's flying. And that bar exists, it's exactly the same Mavuika will get. In my opinion, it means Mavuika will get some flying abilities, you know? So it's still questionable. But just check, we have a picture, by the way, with that, like, it's the same shape, you know? So yeah, that's crazy. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Chasca riding gun, now Mavuika riding sport, Natlan becoming Especially, I used to play a lot of racing games when I was a kid, because I'm hyped for Mavuika. Actually, yes, MC, I right. I'm completely agree with you. Actually, I play like, let's say, all of the racing game as well, and I like, yeah, I like them. Some time to time, yeah, it's like so fun to do something. I mean, racing. I want Chasca for waifu reason, and also her elemental charge attack looks crazy. Lucas, the only what you know what's the problem with with Chasca? Unfortunately, Chasca is a little bit expensive character. I mean, like, the best teammates for her, all of them are 5 stars. Unfortunately, we don't have so many 4 stars. Yes, Ororon is crazy, and only because of that, the banner is so bad. It's like, it's terrible actually. Most likely you have like Constellation 16 Barbara and at least Constellation 5 or 6 Sucros, you know. But why not? Her exploration abilities is crazy. If you have extra Primogems like for Mavuika as well, why not go for her? But I would suggest you to test her first. You know why? Her damage might be a little bit disappointed. You know why? It's like, yeah, not so great at Constellation 0, unfortunately. I mean, like, she's going to be the same as Wanderer at Constellation 0 without signature weapon. If you remember, his damage was just terrible, you know? Just, yes, he wasn't bad in exploration, etc. You can use like buff character, but personal damage is so bad, it's just terrible. Well, but we'll see. Like, I will do the test. By the way, guys, tomorrow, it's like, yeah, like as a stream, I'm going to do wishing. I will spend my 50-50 on Chasca's banner, mostly because of Ororon. Oh, mostly because of Barbara, my bad. So yeah, I want Constellation 60 Barbara. And Chichi, of course, and Sucros, of course. So yeah, I'm not going to like tell him his name. I try to avoid that because yeah, I remember that Chivrous wishing, if you remember, guys, that was terrible. Like, I wanted at least 1 copy, I couldn't get any. That was, and I ended up getting Kinich as a 5-star. Damn, bro. Oh yeah, actually MZ, like, yeah, she looks dope, she looks crazy, not gonna lie, but without hat, she's so ugly. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I hope she will not get some, like, she won't get some, like, you know, animation, idle animation, when she's just, like, taking that hat off. She looks so ugly without that hat. By the way, I did some short video about that. Yeah, she's ugly without that hat, unfortunately. You know, like, yeah, it's possible. I mean, like, losing 50-50. That's why I want to try only my 50-50, by the way. If I lose, I'm completely okay. I will go for Mavuika. I don't think I will spend my guaranteed on Chasca because yeah, I still think she's like great looked character with crazy exploration mechanic. By the way, I did a video about like how like when Chasca and Ororon are the same team and you can fly non-stop. By the way, they flight from this place. Let me show you. Just crazy distance. They covered just insane distance. So yeah, on a video, by the way, they fly from this place, right? Like you can check it. I did it like a couple days ago. So yeah, from this place, they fly till right here. Just imagine, like Ororon and Chasca. It's literally impossible, you know, with any other characters, even with Xianyun and like, so yeah, that was just insane. Alrighty. Oh, use her on field. Yeah, okay. That, or like maybe like some delay. If you use her on field, then she's okay. I mean, like your Nahida. But if you are going to use Nahida off field, I would suggest you to change that. Like I use, by the way, I use the same build close to yours, but unfortunately, like let's say yes, maybe fortunately, I use Elemental Mastery because mine Nahida is Constellation 0. Because of that, I have a little bit more Elemental Mastery. And if you check that, her talents. So yeah, like you have like this one. Like each point of Nahida's Elemental Mastery beyond 200 will grant you 0.1 bonus damage and 0.03 crit rate. So yeah, you know that most likely, but still just keep that in mind. So in your case, it's only 457 HP will convert like by this or like from this like ratio and give you some like buff and like some crit rate. It's about like 40% damage bonus and 12% crit rate, by the way, because it's a half of 800s. For me, it's about like maybe 60-65 bonus damage and about like 20 crit rate, additional crit rate. So overall, my build is like 70-ish something with 140 additional. I can get like bonus damage. Just keep that in mind. If you use her own field, it's better to like use Elemental Mastery Goblet. If you don't have boss, then, sorry if I missed something, guys. So yeah, like most likely
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring
I'm guaranteed
aftertaste.
for Neuvillette, but
In
I
Inazuma,
want Ororon.
the
What do
water
I do?
possesses a depth
I would
of
suggest you
flavor
to skip
unlike any
Ororon.
other.
If you guaranteed
Sumeru's
for,
water, meanwhile, has a
I wouldn't
rich
suggest you
and
to go for
complex
Ororon.
flavor
Or you
profile,
know what, Ali?
but it must be
Just
savored
like
patiently
do
to fully appreciate it.
like 10 singles, something like that. No need to go like to do more than that. Because, you know, like you can end up getting some like the characters you don't want to, especially if you are guaranteed. It's a trap for you. It might be a trap for you. Where's Mavuika's splash art? I want... Oh yeah, you can check my video, by the way, Ali. Just check my last video. It's like, is it real or like, is bike real? Just a second, let me check it. Just check my last video, you can see it. Like, it's there. Alright guys, let me just like check my Neuvillette. And also on the second half, like I'm going to use like Dreamers told me to use some crazy team, actually, not gonna lie, but I will try to use it. The only problem is I need to share my... Oh no, I don't need to. I will switch my Nahida's weapon to this one to get some more healing, because Cookie Shinobu's healing without Xingqiu is not a great idea. So second team is going to be Cookie Shinobu, Fischl, I'll hate him with Harbinger of Dawn, and Nahida. First team is going to be like crazy team like this one with double HP, by the way. I want to check him because, like, you know what? When I switch that HP, he is still on like within 3% or in Akasha. It's Akasha. Just let me check it. I don't know why Akasha. Yes, exactly. Within Akasha. Hey Andy, how are you doing? Why is Mavuika wearing that mask on the splash? Oh yeah, you know why? It's, yeah, I noticed that as well, Andy. It's not a mask. Most likely, like, as you know, like that splash art, it's confirmed she is going to have that motorbike, you know? But she is with a helmet. Like originally, when she gets that bike, when she riding the bike, she gets that helmet. Because of that, they most likely painted her head by hand, or maybe like AI did that, you know. Because of that, that's why the mouse is some like with a mask, or like with a, like, maybe it's COVID because of that. Just kidding, of course. I didn't splash art or this one. Oh yeah, you can check it, MZ. Just check the video. Like my last video with like COVID. Yeah, maybe it's COVID, who knows. I'm not really into racing games anymore, but I do play Mario Kart. And my favorite racing game is Top Gear from the legendary Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, by the way, you know what, Lucas? I don't know if you ever played WoWa. WoWa has Echo, which is like Ghost Rider. Inferno Rider, my bad. Inferno Rider. And you can use that Echo like for exploration, you know. And actually it's so cool, not gonna lie. Yes, that Echo looks so weird, but using him, it's so satisfying, especially in Overworld. So yeah, by the way, I did that a couple days ago when I wished for Camellia. You can check the video, by the way. It's like, it was a stream, on a stream. For Mavuika, I'm guaranteed. Oh, if so, like, I would suggest you, Lucas, to like skip any other characters. I mean, like, even though Ororon is crazy, not gonna lie, because as you know, guys, they reverted back his first passive, A1 passive, which is crazy. You know why? Now he can be useful with animo characters. And if you ask me, it's kind of buff, not for Ororon, but buff for animo characters, especially for Chasca, Sucrose, Kazuha, the characters like this. Oh, by the way, I'm new here, so... Oh, hi Andy. Okay, for the second half, I'm going to use Fischl. I'll hate him with Harbinger of Dawn, Cookie Shinobu and Nahida. Oh, let's try this team. I just do some tests, guys, so yeah, if you want me to do like some different teams, just like write in the chat.
Brave names echo!
Settle down! The tides beckon.
As one with wind and cloud!
Let the mighty be humble!
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! Let the world come alive!
Wind strike! Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Actually, damage is... I didn't like it. If I'm not mistaken, damage is not so great, because maybe I did something wrong with rotation. Let me try it again. Because it's about, for me, it's about like, it should be about 65 something. If Ororon is buff to animal characters, you know, then, well, I will use Electro Charge Teaser meta. Yes, like about the actually Taser teams, MZ. I would say, I don't think they will they will, you know why, like taser teams is fun to play. The problem is like the teams are not so powerful. Yes, they will increase, by the way, in 5.2 they will increase some transformative reactions multiplier, and electro charge and overload is there. But I don't think they will change something with taser teams. But you can use the teams, yes, it's fun to play. Especially for Ororon, but Ororon is mostly electro charge character, not like for taser. But you can use it, why not?
Bow your head.
Oh, then I wish you. STXR, hey STXR, 54 wishes saved till now. I hope I can get like till... you can actually, you know why? But mavuika, by the way, about mavuika, if you skip STXR, if you skip 5.2 completely, in 5.2 we are going to get 400 Primogems for exploration, 600 Primogems for maintenance, 800 Primogems for like Spiral Abyss. Actually not 8 but double 800s because it should rest couple times. Also don't forget about Imaginarium Seda. But in 5.3, by the way, it's a lantern ride. I heard that overall within 5.3 we can get about 18k Primogems. That's crazy number. So yeah, I think you will be alright, completely okay. If you skip 5.2, by the way, which I would suggest you. Of course, if you have Neuvillette, of course, if you have like, let's say, if you have Neuvillette, because Neuvillette is, in my opinion, Neuvillette is the only valuable character in 5.2. Even though Chasca looks just insane, still Neuvillette is Neuvillette. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Okay, bye bye Ali, bye bye. Thanks for joining Ali. We get more sticks. Oh yeah. Can you show me your new... Oh yeah, of course I can, Andy. No problem. So yeah, what I changed in my Neuvillette. My weapon is like free-to-play prototype Amber R1. I don't want to like refine it actually. Artifacts, it's like 4-piece Mercy Hunter. What I did like, yesterday I got this one. This actually great artifacts, 40 plus CV, something like that. So yeah, before that my best one was... I don't even remember. Yeah, this one. This one is not bad, but it's a little bit low crit rate. So yeah, I used to use HP actually. Hydro damage bonus, which was like this one. And I think this one is better. So yeah, like this one is my HP. Flower, plume, sands, goblet, and my circlet. Constellation 0, talents, it's like 966, like yeah. I don't think it's like makes sense to increase like this ones, because yeah, it deals some damage, but you know, you can avoid it. My overall stat is like 43 to 47, actually not bad stats. Unfortunately the damage is somehow a little bit low, but maybe I did wrong rotation. I will try it again, because actually it should be better. If I switch my goblet to HP one, which is like this one, I get like exact the same stats, a little bit low by the way. You know, you see like a little bit low crit rate, a little bit low crit damage, and a little bit low HP. Let's check with this one.
The endeavors of the people of...
Oh, for real, congrats, Andy, congrats. Actually, yes, like, because you know why? If you use with Furina, actually using HP Goblet is a way, maybe, you know? Okay, let me try again. Let me try a couple times, then I will do the team Dreamers told me about. No, so, hey Redmond, no, my Neuvillette is Constellation 0, unfortunately. You know why? I usually don't go for Constellations. For me, Constellation 0 is okay. I'm actually comfortable with that. Yes, like, is a little bit difficult to use, not gonna lie, especially with those beasts actually, but I'm okay with that. I can use Shinchu, I can use Dia, by the way, is great.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo! Let the mountain's veins boil!
As one with wind and cloud.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
No, previous one is better. Let me check that HP. Let me do that a couple times. Hey Toshki, how are you doing? Are you planning to get? No, I don't think so, MZ. You know why? For me, Neuvillette is, let's say, done. I don't think I will go for Neuvillette. It's better for me to get like new 5-star, at least try to get new 5-star characters than getting for cancellation. Even though I'm not gonna lie, at cancellation, maybe like his cancellation one, by the way, guys, is maybe one of the best constellations in the game, one of the powerful constellations in the game, because it's not only gives you one stack, additional stack, it also gives him crazy resistance to interruption, and it's so useful. It's the incredible. I played couple times, but it's so easy to use Neuvillette when you have constellation 1. It's just like extremely useful, extremely easy to use. I'm going to save everything for 5.2. Only thing I don't do, it's file abyss in the only I don't do is what? Oh, Toshki, about that, I don't know about off-fielder. Most likely no, she's going to be a DPS. I'm going to save everything from 5.2. Only thing I don't do is... Actually, Lucas, if you ask me, like, I would suggest you to do, like, a Spiral Abyss, because it's not... Especially this one, it's super easy. If you, let's say, struggling a bit, we can, like, just tell me which characters you have. We can, like, build a team for you. Let me switch like from Hydro damage bond, because actually this one is way better. 42k, increased crit rate by 1%, increased crit damage by 10%. So you know, like it should be way better. Go with 25 plus months HP. Yeah, you're right actually. Like you mean like second Hydro? Actually yes, Andy, you're right. It's way better to use like double Hydro, especially Furina with Xilonen. Yeah. You get more than 25 actually, because that buff is crazy. Hey Desta, how are you doing? No drip marketing yet, but bike is confirmed. Yes, bike is confirmed actually, you know, like it's the same bike, by the way. The only like difference, it's like helmet. She's wearing the helmet when she is in that bike state. That's why if you watch that video, her mouth, like it's like covered with something, mask or something like that, you know. But I think she will be off field. And on field. Oh yeah, actually yes, you're right, MC. You mean like Mavuika? Yes, she's going to be like guys, about her kit. She has top skill, she has hold skill, and she has burst. Her top skill will give you something like Raiden circle. So yeah, it's kinda consistent pyro application within 25 seconds with maybe 10 or 12 second cooldown. So yeah, 100% uptime. It's definitely like this because she's an Archon. About it's her top skill. About her hold skill, she is going to ride the bicycle or bike. I'm sorry, bike or bicycle. Just imagine like modern bicycle and mavuika on that. So yeah, that would be crazy to see. So yeah, she's going to get that or like ride that bike with that helmet or maybe without helmet. Let's say when she is with that hold skill. She is going to be without helmet, but when she uses her burst, she with helmet. You know why? Because you need to like see what you use. You know, like in my opinion, it makes sense. But we'll see. Anyway, she might be off field as well, with not bad pyro application, because even if that pyro application can like proc every 2.5 seconds, it's for 25 seconds, it's already 10 procs. That's crazy actually. Have you got leak about mavuika kit? Oh yeah, like I'm sorry if I missed some question, Desta, and I answering not in time, but yeah, like it's about the kit, by the way. So yeah. Hey Xenix, how are you doing? Imagine using Pyro Traveler and Shinchu together. About that, by the way, Xenix, like I don't believe Pyro Traveler will get the same Shinchu's abilities, because you know why? Shinchu's abilities is unique. I don't think we will get this kind of character in the future, because Shinchu is just crazy. It's like let's say like giving us Shinchu was a big mistake by Mihoyo, because just imagine like 4-year character and still super valuable, incredibly valuable, and will be the same in the future, because that resistant to interruption, healing, great damage, great battery, by the way. So yeah, just insane, so many like abilities. Sitlali signature basic. Oh yeah, like you already like I noticed that. Thank you very much, Ayane. But you know why? It's possible because elemental mastery. You know why? As you know, guys, Sitlali is going to be kinda supportive character for melt and vape, and because of that, elemental mastery is a way for her. I don't know like which stat she is going to be scale of. Most likely EM, by the way, because of like main stat of the weapon. So let's say if you give her more EM, she can like give you more like damage back, something like this. But still, like it's a little questionable. Just a second. You know why? Because she is going to be cryo. When you use cryo with pyro, it's melt, but vape it's like pyro with hydro. It's not with cryo. So yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, like I don't know like about that. Maybe for melt only, but not for vape, you know? Like I heard, like I read that it's going to be for vape as well. I don't think so. Most likely Sitlali is going to be powerful only in melt, because it's like, you know, it's like controversial when you use like, because you cannot use the like hydro, cryo, and let's say pyro on the same team, because you can get shatter at the same time. You know, shatter is like when you freeze an enemy, then like attack him with claymore, let's say mavuika, right? Or with Klee, has all with Geo character, you know. So yeah, it's a little bit controversial in my opinion. So most likely Sislali is going to be some great supportive for melting, and if so, then arlecchino can be pretty great, because at the moment Kaya, I would say, is the only one who is actually pretty normal with for arlecchino for melting. Unfortunately, yes, none of other characters can do the same. Pyro Traveler, Benny Power Creep. No, Pyro Traveler is going to be like Shinchu, like according to the leaks. I have 715 PD, 50-50 right now. I just want ororon, not chasca. Oh my god. Actually, it's a trap for you, Andy, if you ask me. You know why? I wouldn't suggest you to go for that ororon, even though ororon is crazy. But you can try, why not? You know why? Because if you have extra Primogems, let's say I'm going to, by the way, guys, tomorrow I will do that wishing for, I will spend my 50-50 on chasca banner, because 50-50, I won 50-50 back-to-back 2 times for like I got Kinich and Xilonen. So yeah, and also I want to get like couple copies of Ororon, but only 50-50. I don't think I will spend my guaranteed on Chasca, because you know Chasca's damage is a little bit, I would say it might be a little bit disappointing, you know, even though she's crazy. I mean, for exploration, she might be #1. Unfortunately, maybe within Natlan. So yeah, outside Natlan, it's Xianyun. She's just a, yeah, she's a goddess actually. She's so crazy. I like her so much. But she doesn't have any damage at all. You know, she's like, yeah, she's terrible in damage. Just a second, guys. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Oh my, oh yeah, so many chants. Because 4-star characters are different because when you try to pull 5-star, you ended up with... Actually, yes, you're right, Lucas. I'm completely on your side about that 5-star and 4 stars. It's like, it's terrible. That's why, Lucas, I wouldn't suggest you... Oh, Andy, I'm sorry, Andy. I wouldn't suggest you, if you are on your 75 PT, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Ororon. If you, let's say you can try it, if you like Chasca, you can try to get her. But if you don't like her, you know, like, by the way, what I would suggest you guys, I would suggest you to collect and save standard fates, because you, as soon as Ororon drops, you can get Ororon from a standard banner. Just keep that in mind. Who do you think Mavuika best team with Vortex? Oh, will she make Hydro characters stronger, including... Oh, about that, actually, Desta. Since she is going to get that pretty consistent, according to the leaks, pretty consistent Pyro application, she might be good in so many teams where you at the moment use Xianyun, you know? Because, let's say, at the same time, she will get some damage. It's way more easy to use. Xianyun relies on her burst, which is a huge problem. You know why? When you fight against waves, it's going to be disaster. Xianyun needs like about 240 energy recharge. At the same time, she needs Bennett, another character with who can be a great battery. Mavuika's skill. Mavuika's pyro application comes out from her skill, not her burst. Burst only deals some damage. Just keep that in mind. Like, her top skill gives you some pyro application, like active character. Hold is like she converts to the bike state without helmet, let's say something like that. But burst, she will convert to a bike state with helmet, something like that, with more damage, I would say. So yeah, I would say Mavuika can be with Bennett. Let's say back then when we used to use Xianyun and Bennett, now we can easily use Mavuika and Bennett, even though I still think Xianyun is not a bad option. You know why? Xianyun on top of pyro application, which is actually pretty fast, if you have Constellation 6, she is still not bad. But when you use for let's say for Neuvillette, she might be good for Neuvillette. She might be good for mualani, for kinich, for Emily, if you use with range characters. Then she might be good for official, I would say. You know why? Because with that actually you can do a lot of overloaded damage, but just keep that in mind. No Hydro. Try to avoid Hydro. She can be used. She might be great for Virgin, by the way. You know why? Because in this case you don't need any shield. So yeah, you can use Nahida, Mavuika, right? Something like that with some Hydro application, you know, without Electro, and you can give Mavuika a lot of elemental mastery to do some Virgin. I would say she's kind of the same like Raiden, you know, where you can use Raiden in Hyper Bloom with Electro Charge. The only problem is, even though they will increase overloaded damage, Hyper Bloom will still I would say better than Virgin. But still, a lot of teams, in my opinion, the crazy amount of teams. Yes, not maybe for Navia. But it depends, you know why? If she can proc when she attacks, then I would say Navi is not a great option. Xianyun is still the best. But if she just procs without any interaction, then actually it might be good. I don't believe in that though. Guess what? External out Sitlali skills. Oh yeah, Sitlali skills here. You're right. Sitlali skills on Elemental Mastery. Sorry if I missed some chats, guys. So yeah, I tried. Vortex, I already sent you a Discord and image of all the characters that I have. Oh, I see. Actually, yes, I remember that. My bad. Just a second. My bad. Okay. I see it now. I will just, yeah, I will check it and write to you back, but after the stream, Lucas, if you don't mind. I saw Lantern Ride will be in 5.4. My bad. Oh, that's alright. I'm like, yeah, it's 5.3 by the way. That's why, guys, in a 5.3, that patch is going to be so generous. 18k Primogems. That's a crazy amount of fates. Guys, can you believe I don't use Raiden National? Cause the character. Hyperbloom is the most OP reaction in Genshin. It's so, yeah. Actually, you know, like if you ask me, MZ, I completely agree with you because it's so easy to build. We have so many crazy characters. And if you have Nahida, even if you don't have Nahida, actually you can use Yao Yao and Dendro Traveler. You can use Kirara and Dendro Traveler. You can use Collei. She's not bad. So yeah, ton of characters. Now we have Emily, you know, she's actually, even though like Hoyo considered to be like Emily kinda pyro related, you know, like she needs some pyro, but yeah, she doesn't need that pyro at all. Deathmatch or Jade Spear, which might be better if we manage attack arlecchino, because Deathmatch have more crit rate. Oh, Deathmatch or what? Jade Spear. No, you know, like that's a questionable, like about like which it might be better. You know why, Dreamers? Because if you low on crit rate, then I would say Deathmatch. Why Deathmatch? Because Deathmatch on top of that crit rate also gives you attack. Just don't let me show you. Yes, for me my Deathmatch is R5, but still it's 16. So yeah, if there are at least 2 opponents nearby, attack is increased by 16. It's like R1 will give you 16 and defense is increased by 16. If there are fewer than 2, the opponents nearby, attack is increased by 24. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, let's say if you find like 2 and more opponents, you will get additional attack. Yes, the base attack is low, but crit rate is super valuable. I still would say it depends. I used Jade Spear, it's not bad. If you have Jade Spear, like the point is, like Dimmers, like you just, it's not a, I would say it's not a correct question, like don't get me wrong, but the question is, should you go for the BP Deathmatch if you have Jade Spear? No, definitely no need to go on that, because that Jade Spear is like, even if it's nice, so I would say it's better, slightly, but better than Deathmatch. So no need to go for the BP Deathmatch. Hyperbloom is just him. I don't even believe buffing other reaction next update will meta in. Oh yeah, actually yes, MZ, I agree, because you know why? Because Hyperbloom, it's so powerful. And by the way, if like, you know, like you can use that like Rainbow Team, you know. By the way, when we're going to get Mavuika instead of Dia, you can use Mavuika. Let's say this Mavuika, right? And you can go the team like Raiden if you have her EM Raiden and Nahida. So it's going to be Elemental Mastery Mavuika, DPS Neuvillette, EM Raiden, and like, let's say ordinary Nahida build, you know. So in this case, This team is just going to be crazy. You can do like electro charge, which is increased by the way, and it scales on elemental mastery and characters level, electro characters level. You can get hyper bloom, you can get burgeon. So yeah, you can get all of the reactions, but you can get overload by the way. Overload, it's kind of it will be super rare actually, not so, because yeah, you will destroy all of the auras like with Neuvillette, but still, it's still possible. So yeah, it's going to be crazy team by the way. Ororon teaser, maybe other reaction. Oh, I don't know about that actually. Can you? Will you take a look my mualani? Of course I can, Andy, no problem. Just a second. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, mualani. What? Will you take a look at my mualani? I want to take some suggestions. Oh yeah, I can, Andy, but your mualani is not. Oh yeah, if you give me like your in-game ID, please. Like I just forgot to like, yeah, just give me your in-game ID, please, Andy. No, please go ahead after the stream. Will be okay. Oh yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, I will check it definitely. Rainbow team might be damaged. About that, actually, you know, like what? If you ask me, MZ, I would say yes. You know why? Why Rainbow team might be better? Because you can face enemies which can get some like resistance to hyper bloom related reaction, especially in this case you can do some like, let's say, vape, you know. That's why it's crazy. I mean, not because of burgeon, you can completely avoid using Nahida, right? In this case you can get another reaction. That's why in my opinion this team is so crazy, and it's mostly because of Neuvillette. Neuvillette charge attack, it's just like, by the way, if you ask me, you still can use Xianyun. I tried a couple times with Rainbow team, like let's say it's like with Dia, like this team. Actually this team is not bad. Yelan is not so great. Yelan is actually, you know why? Yelan's skill mostly for exploration. That's why I don't like to use Yelan, even though Yelan my favorite character, you know. So yeah, the point is you still can use Xianyun, but I would suggest you to go like with prototype Amber Nahida to get some healing, you know, because yeah, only Dia is like a self-healing character. But with Neuvillette, this team just insane. That's why I would say with Mavuika, this team can be like crazy, because the 25 seconds like skill duration is just insane, so useful. Lantern Knight, I'm not sure if I... Okay, I see that. Just a second, Andy. Guys, let me switch the window. There's much on Hu Tao. Actually, Lucas, like for Hu Tao, if you ask me, best weapon is Dragon Spine. Let me show you. It's like this weapon. For Hu Tao, best weapon is like, because mostly you need to play Hu Tao out of vaping. Because of that, this weapon actually is the best weapon for Hu Tao. Just keep that in mind. It's not that much, unfortunately. Okay, guys, let me switch. Hey Zoro, how are you doing? Tomorrow I will decide whether should I go for Neuvillette or Mavuika. Oh, about that. Actually, Neuvillette's banner drops like on phase 2, so you have plenty of time. I'm still mad I lost the 50-50 on Emily, but the only positive thing that I came out was Jean Constellation. Oh yeah, actually it's not bad. Emily's... I like Emily a lot. And Yo Shao. I got that much. Yo, like... Alright, let me switch the window, guys. So it's mualani. You know, your build is great. Oh, you know, like, just a second. The only thing I would suggest you, it's like switch hydro damage. You know why? Oh, you have 21 HP in here. That's crazy, actually. Oh yeah, keep it then. I mean, like, you know, like mualani scales out of HP by a lot. It's 80%, something like that, you know. Because of that, you can easily like avoid using damage goblet. I mean hydro damage goblet in this case. But since you have 21% HP, actually it's okay. If you have better HP goblet, I would suggest you to go for HP goblet. You know why? Because yeah, you can get more damage. Just keep that in mind. If you can increase her crit damage by a little bit, because as you know, like you get 40 crit rate out of her 4-piece obsidian codex. It's overall like 70, it's overall like 80, and you're okay with that. And you don't have like, you missed couple crit rates, by the way. So even though you have enough, you know, even though you have enough actually. So yeah, because her ascension is crit rate. Overall she's alright. Signature weapon, that's crazy. Level 90, actually it's very important. Constellation 1, insane. So yeah, and you have enough HP. The only, like, I would say it's try to use HP goblet and check the damage. I like mualani. Oh yeah, actually, yes, she's crazy. MZ is right. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, she just, you have a great build, by the way. Just like, you know why? Because, like, her scaling percentage from HP, it's about 80-ish something. That's a huge amount of scaling, actually. Because of that, hydro damage goblet, in this case, it's kinda might be a little bit, like, not so great. So HP might give you more damage. Just keep that in mind, because you can get more crit damage, or like more damage. If you get like more crit damage, because it's only 7, you know, I think you can benefit from that. Just check it. Let's give it a check. Because only 7, the only one. But overall it's okay, because even flats, like, it's HP, you know. That's crazy. Actually, yeah, she benefits from flat as well, and like Neuvillette. Congrats, great build. Especially with Constellation 1, energy recharge, she doesn't need so much. She doesn't need at all, because like most of her damage comes from her skill. And yes, Elemental Mastery is like actually pretty useful on her, because yeah, she is like wave character. Alright, let me switch back. So yeah, let me try Neuvillette again, couple times. And yes, Lucas, like about the Dragon's Bane. So yeah, let's say unfortunately, Deathmatch is not a great weapon for Hutao, because Hutao scales on HP, Deathmatch gives you attack. So yeah, it's a best free-to-play one. It's like this one, Dragon's Bane. You definitely have that weapon. Actually, this weapon is so crazy. It can be used on Xianyun, it can be used on Raiden, it can be used on EM Raiden. Just keep that in mind, EM Raiden. It can be used on Hutao, it can be used on Toma, you know, because Toma also, like, if you play Virgin Toma, you can use that weapon on Toma as well. So yeah, like, let's say all of the Virgin, Hyperbloom, Vaping, Melting, by the way, as well, can be used this weapon. It's a crazy weapon, actually. And also, if you check the passive, it says that increases damage against opponents affected by Hydro and Pyro. When you do Hyperbloom, it means Hydro as well. When you do Virgin, it means Pyro. So it's increased damage. Yes, its damage doesn't mean so much, actually. You know why? Because, but still, it's some additional damage. Oh yeah, let me just like show you my build, my Neuvillette's build, because I switch him. So yeah, it has now like 42 HP, 43 crit rate, plus 36 comes out of Majesty Hunter, And 2 for this. Actually, it's not a bad build without signature, etc. Show his arlecchino build. What? Yes, Vortex. Oh well, I'm trying to get okay, like okay. Yes, well, I'm trying to get a good hydro damage goblet for still knowledge. Oh yeah, about like hydro damage goblet. That's why I said you. I mean, you can like avoid using like like why? Because she scales on HP by a huge amount of like percentage, like number. Because of that, you can avoid using a hydro damage goblet. By the way, on mualani, use HP. You can get more damage. Okay, guys, let me just try this one because yeah, it's like
Time to shine. Letting praise names like
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
I still think previous one was better. I need to do it like actually it's better to do it, but I will keep this one. Even though previous one might be better. You know why? Because actually his stats at the moment way better. The only difference is hydro damage. I don't think hydro damage give me so much difference. Yeah, let me do like okay, let me do it to the end now. I will keep that build and I'm going to use second team like I'll hate him. It's just a test, guys. So it's official. Harbinger of Dam, I'll hate him. Koki Shinobu and Healer Nahida. By the way, Game Vortex, if you wanna, you can look at my Surfer Lady. I mean, it's up to you, Toshki. What can I say? Like, it's up to you guys. I mean, with signature, you get damage easily on your. About that, yes, maybe. You know, like, oh, yes, of course, like, definitely. And I have pretty good circlet. You know, I consider to go for that. Like, we'll see. I mean, like, you know why? I'm pretty comfortable with my Neuvillette and with his energy. But yes, that signature is just crazy, not gonna lie, because like 88 crit damage, it's just insane. And that signature completely fixes his energy problem. Yeah, that would be nice. HP Goblet, I see, okay. Yes, HP Goblet, exactly, Andy. Oh, by the way, let me, if you don't mind, let me check your arlecchino. Just a second, guys.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1,
Nice.
2...
Nice, actually great build.
so
And you have enough HP. You know why?
look at that.
Because that signature actually wants you to have like HP. That's why HP might be useful for her. Yes, it doesn't mean you need to go for just a second. Where is my okay, like I said. So yeah, it doesn't mean you need to go for HP Goblet or HP Sands, but HP is cool because you get additional 25% bond of life out of her HP. So yeah, good build. Congrats. And you don't need energy recharge so much. Actually, my build is close to it. I would say exactly the same. With the same set, with the Glad set, because yeah. And with yeah, congrats. Alright, let me switch back.
My potted plant on the porch just died again. I was watering it every day.
It's
don't
tempting
tell
to
me I
get
overdid it
Neuvillette
this
weapon.
time.
Oh yeah, MZ, I'm not gonna lie. I want to get that weapon. You're right. Yeah, actually, maybe I will drop couple multis. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, like, you know, like, I'm going, by the way, guys, like, tomorrow I'm going to use 20 wishes, like 2 multis, about 2 multis on weapon banner. It's not because of Chasca's weapon, no. It's not because of Line's bow. It's because of new weapons. By the way, Favonius Lens is also there. I just like want another copy of Favonius Lens. So yeah, it's Favonius lens, it's a new catalyst, and that catalyst actually at high refinement, it's crazy for Neuvillette. Because it gives you HP and gives you energy recharge. For me, it's like, in my opinion, it can be super useful. Yes, for 10 seconds, but it's enough for Neuvillette, I would say, because it's 12 seconds duration at Constellation 0. Also, like, it has like great bow, by the way. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to do that, but I want to get that bow, and if I will be lucky enough. My Neuvillette will reach... Oh yeah, actually yes, Zoro. But you know why, Zoro? I mean, like, let's say if you just like do some like math and check if like what would be like Neuvillette stat with signature, it's not okay. You know why? Because if you get that signature, you definitely need to switch some of your artifacts to adjust them. You know why? Because signature gives you additional HP, signature fixes his energy recharge problem. It means you don't need so much energy. It's like 115 is more than enough. So it would be nice to like decrease his energy recharge and like invest to crit rate, crit damage or HP if you can. So yeah, it's like that. You need to do adjust. It's not like you switch the weapon and that's it. Sometimes you need to do some adjustment. Hey Mr. Dever, how are you doing? I'm happy with Constellation 0 Neuvillette with... Actually, yes, he's crazy, I'm not gonna lie, but signature is signature. Weapon banner is kinda meh. Actually, no, you mean like tomorrow's weapon banner? Actually, that weapon banner is crazy. You know why? It's not because of 5-star weapons, it's because of 4-star weapons. That bow, actually, you know what? That bow, it's on the same level as Skyward Harp. That catalyst, it's so crazy. Also, we have Favonius lens. I mean, like, it's only 4 stars. I don't want to get a 5-star actually. And it's not bad, in my opinion. Zhongli spare? No, Zhongli, I have like couple, like, you know, like I have 2 stuff at home. Let me show you my... By the way, guys, if you are interested, let me show you my 5-star weapons. Unfortunately, I have like couple stuff of homos, you know. So yeah, I lost to Aqua Simulacra and I keep it at level 1. I mostly use this one because whatever it takes, it still gives me additional HP, you know. Let's say if I go for like for Neuvillette. Yeah, for Neuvillette, my bad. Neuvillette. For Zhongli, of course. On my Zhongli, I used like 3-star weapon. It's like, yeah, white, black tassel. And it's like level 60 because I don't need so much HP. He's okay with that. I don't use Zhongli so much. So yeah, because of that, so like I think like for me, Neuvillette's banner with that stuff at home, just imagine I will spend like 1 multi and get another stuff at home. It would be disaster actually. Yeah. I hope I can avoid that, getting that. Yeah. Did you see the new 4-star comic? Yes, mavuika and satellite. Yes, like you mean like 4-star characters? Yes, it's Animo Shielder. Actually, it's crazy. You know, new Animo Shielder. You know why? Because most likely, like on top of that shield, she can do some swill, you know? And that would be nice. Yeah, I do have that weapon. Oh yeah, you mean like Dragon Spine? Yes, like Lucas. If you have that Dragon Spine, actually, I would suggest you to level it up and use on your Kutao. I think I got 3 or 4 copies, or I remember. Yes, actually you can get it. Actually, that weapon is free to play, so you can get it from like standard banner as well. I mean, like Dragon Spine. Actually, it's super valuable, by the way. No need to refine it, like use it as a fodder. Just keep it because it's actually super useful. No, Lucas, it's Animo 4-star. Yes, Animo 4-star Liu Harbor. Because, and you know what, guys, Yoni, we might get that 4-star for free. Like, let's say, no, we're not going to, like, they will not give us for free. You can choose that 4-star for free. Because, as you know, guys, usually Lantern Rhine, like, give us like opportunity to choose one of the like designated 4-star characters. Most likely that new 4-star Animo Shielder will be within that pool. So yeah, so we have a chance to get new characters. Why not? Animo Shielder, yes. What's a new upcoming animal shell? It's a new 4-star Loli, by the way. She's going to be Loli, by the way. It's a little bit... That info, it's a little bit sus, I would say. You know why? Because we already have Sayu. She is a 4-star healer. Actually, not a bad character at all, I would say. If you have Constellation 6 Sayu, actually, she's insane. Mr. Deva, did you see the new... Oh, yeah. I'm talking about second phase banner weapon. Yeah, I got... You mean like second banner weapons bad? Oh, yeah. You know, like second banner weapons. Yeah, you're right. If you mean that Zhongli's weapon, that's why I most likely will skip that banner, Mr. Dever, yeah. Because, like, as you know, guys, Zhongli's signature weapon is not so great. Because mostly players use white tassel, black tassel, my bad, or Safahoma. I run Arlecchino with Furina and Shinchu, so I have enough HP. For real, Andy? Oh, actually, you know what? Like, best team for Arlecchino is Overloaded team, just keep that in mind. And if you want to go like for Wave team, best team is like Kazuha, Arlecchino, Bennett and Yelan, or instead of Yelan, go for Shinchu. Actually, Furina is not so great for Arlecchino. But still, it's up to you. If you are comfortable with that team, then play it. Oh yeah, it's like yeah, kind of like this, like Dreamers. Like it's not confirmed yet, like her name, but yeah, kind of like Lanyan, something like that. Oh yeah, riding bike. You're right, like Mr. By the way, I did a video about that. If you want, you can check it. Vortex. Vanquisher is the worst signature weapon after Baiju's signature weapon and Kokomi's signature. Kokomi's signature weapon is crazy, actually. Kokomi's signature weapon is crazy, but about that Vanquisher, yes, you know, like sadly, I should agree with you because, you know, but just imagine one of the best, let's say, it's actually not a bad Archon, but yeah, that weapon is kinda meh. Hey Torio, how are you doing? The Wizard. Today I had a dream that I got Ayato, and I play Ayato, but then I see. Alright, okay. Actually, no, like, by the way, if you ask me, Torio, we should get Ayato within 5.4 or 5.3. And you know why I think it's going to be like this? Because if you notice, guys, in Imaginarium Theater, Ayato is going to be one of the special guests. It means maybe we can, like, we will get Ayato in near future. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Maybe Ayato is going to be with Mavuika, by the way, 5.3. Because we still don't know, like, second 5-star in Mavuika's banner on phase 1. We definitely know, like, first one is going to be Mavuika with someone, second phase is going to be Citlali with Arlecchino, maybe. So yeah, you know, so because of that, Torio, we might get that Ayato in 5.3. So yeah, it's like in a month or something, so in 42 days. I want to level up Chivru's artifacts for the time being.
Don't tell me
Use
I overdid
Arlecchino
it this time.
Arlecchino. Actually, yes, I like Arlecchino, Xilonen, Kazuha, Bennett. It's not a bad team. Arlecchino, Furina, Shinchu, Bennett. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, you can, my friend, use Baiju weapon on Neuvillette. Oh yeah, like Baiju's weapon is also crazy. Kokomi's weapon is crazy. I mean, like, yeah. Tori, oh my god, Ayato sounds insane good. I want to Ayato to pull it. Yes, so because of that, like, just like stay tuned. You know why? Because we will get some info, like about the 5 stars, maybe like from a leaks, maybe in a weeks or something like that. But I think Ayato is going to be in like maybe, I don't know exactly, you know, like who knows, but still, it might be. I hope they gave Arlecchino and 5.3. Yeah, I hope as well, like Dreamers. Bro, I was actually dreaming 2 days ago of playing mavuika and flying with... Oh, by the way, guys, like, about the flying.
We should
like,
take a break after all
I
that running
already
around.
told that couple times, but still, sorry for repeating that. Mavuika might get the flying ability. You know why? Because her, like, you know, like, wait, let me show you. Like all of the natlan characters have the bar, which is just a second.
Glad to be working with you.
Running away?
Oh yeah, it's within Natlan. My bad. Wait, just yeah, my bad. It's only within Natlan, of course. Like outside Natlan, you cannot get the bar, maybe.
You really are a one-trick pony.
Oh yeah,
now.
like unfortunately, this one gets the bar only when he fights. So yeah, the bar is like, let me show you. No,
Let's
come
hope you
on.
put up a good fight.
Just a second, guys.
Locked on.
You see this bar? This one. Mavuika will get the same bar like Chasca has. So most likely, it says that maybe Mavuika will get some flying abilities. I mean, like the shape is the same. The only difference is going to be like instead of like the anemo color, like which is this one, she will get that red color. That's it. But the shape is the same, exactly the same. So yeah, actually I'm a little bit excited about Mavuika as well. Oh wow, you have kinich. Show me the build. Oh, okay, of course, of course. Just a second. Yes, I have. Actually, you know why, Andy? I was chasing chevreuse. Not gonna lie, but you know, like it's usually like this. When you want to get like 4-star, you ended up getting 5-star. Let me show you. So yeah, weapon is a gravestone. Constellation 0. Talents, it's like 10, 1, 1. You know why? I just like the same books. Ororon and Xilonen shares the same books. Because of that, like, yeah, I just like don't have enough mats. But the main source of damage is his skill, so I'm okay with that. Artifacts, it's like Obsidian Codex. And his stats overall, it's like 43 plus 40 from Obsidian Codex and 220. It's not bad actually, and 2.6k attack. When you use like double pyro and you get Bennett's buff, it's about like 4k, something like that, you know, like crazy amount of attack. I mostly use him not like in double pyro, but mostly in hyper bloom. Actually, he's crazy in hyper bloom. So yeah, if you use double pyro,
I got you, boss.
his attack increased by like, yeah, by 200, it's 25%. And if you use Bennett's buff, it's like, yeah, it's like about 4k attack. That's crazy number. But yeah, he's good character, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, we still don't have any supportive characters for him. I hope Ororon and Mavuika will be the characters I'm waiting for him, you know? Because in this case, I can use Cinder City to buff him and get like additional 40% elemental damage bonus for Kinich. In this case, he is going to be just insanely crazy, super powerful. What? Do you can already see Lini and Chasca banner? Oh no, I'm not. Still not. You know why? Because for me, it's about like in it's about 8 hours and 30 minutes, something like that. So yeah. But for Asia servers, it's about maybe like 3 or 4 hours. We have almost the same build as you. Yes, like actually he's super powerful. You know, like what, Andy? I don't know which team you use with let me just let me show you which team I prefer to use, you know? I mostly use him now with Hyperbloom team. Actually, this team, in my opinion, is way more comfortable to play instead of Pyro team, because like the only Pyro I have to use, like I use, is mostly like Bennett and Dia, which is actually not so comfortable. So I usually use this team. I use Kinich, Kokishinobu Shinchu, and let's say Aiza Nahida, or like to increase his damage because of like Diput. You need at least one character with a Diput. It might be Nahida, it might be Dia with Diput, Shanling with Diput, anyone?
May knowledge guide you.
So yeah, it's like, it's a Hyperbloom team.
Everyone hold hands! Ring cutter! Out of my way!
I got him cornered!
So I messed up a little bit, so yeah, but this team is crazy actually. In my opinion, this team is way better than his Pyro team, you know, like when you use double Pyro. His Hyperbloom team is pretty dope. Mr. Dever, here I'm awaiting Alhaitham and Navia. Oh yeah, Mr. You don't have Alhaitham and Navia. I'm sorry about it, because you know, like these characters, oh my. That hurts actually. So yeah, these characters are insane. And I would suggest you to go for, like, if you have extra Primogems, Mr. Tiber, I would suggest you to go both of them. You know why? Alhaitham is just crazy. I use my Alhaitham with a 3-star weapon, which is like, let me show you my build by the way. Navi is also insane. Navi is a saver, I would say. You know why? Since Navi can be used outside Geo teams, you are so comfortable to play with her with. You will be comfortable. Like, she is comfortable to play with Mavuika, by the way, future Mavuika. If you want to do some melt as well, you can do it. You know why? Because the only thing Geo can do, it's like, yeah, steal some aura to create a crystal. But on the other hand, you still can do some normal attacks. So yeah, like it's possible to, like, let's say, use Navia with other archetype, you know, like let's say with Vaping. Like that's why I mostly use Shinchu Bennett or Shinchu Shanling, something like that, you know, like yes, double Pyro is a way, but still you can use like Shinchu, Navia and double Pyro. It's not a bad team at all. So yeah, about my build, by the way, so yeah, my Alhaitham build is like that. He's Constellation 1 because I got like 2 copies within one multi, but this one doesn't give you damage at all. Only Constellation 2 gives you some elemental mastery up to 200, but this one only decreases his skill. It's kinda useful but not useful at the same time. It depends on your playstyle, so yeah, it's like no damage whatsoever. Weapon is like 3-star Harbinger of Dawn, actually great weapon. Set is like, I use 2-piece. It's like 2-piece EM and 2-piece like Golden Troop. It's not his best set, by the way. It's better to use Gilded Dreams 4-piece. Talents is like 10-10-6, 10 because of he's actually, I tested in the like Xianyun plunging attacks. He's not so great. Overall stats is like
Wait.
39 plus like the crit rate which comes from like the weapon,
Whatever.
and like crit damage. It's not bad. Let me just like use them like in Inspire Abyss. And Navia, by the way, she's crazy. I really like your accent and you. Okay, Torius, thank you very much. I will continue eating town mains and like personally because I'm sad for not having Ayato outside. Oh, that's alright. I mean, like, you know what? Ayato is not a bad character. But back then, if you ask me, I mean, most likely you like Ayato a lot. But back then, I somehow skipped Ayato. You know why? I pre-farmed all of the stuff for Ayato. Let me just show you. You see, like, I have like 46 of these, all of the books, all of the stuff he needs. But yeah, I ended up like not getting him. I decided to skip him. I don't know why. But you know, like now actually he's not so bad. We have like Hyper Bloom teams. We will get that Electro Charge, which is actually not bad. So yeah, she's on fielder and actually we have a lot of weapons because when you go for characters, you need to consider weapons as well. You know, like just imagine you go for characters and don't have any weapon to use with them. Let's say it's the same situation, by the way, is going to be with Chasca. You know why? Chasca is a crazy character, maybe. But without a signature weapon, it's by far like the best weapon in the game for her. And we don't have so many weapons to use with her, unfortunately. So that's a problem, you know, like, but Ayato, you can use, like, we have a lot of weapons, actually, to use with him. So yeah, it's not a bad character, actually. Oh, hi, how are you doing? Sometimes, Furina instead Zhongli. Furina, I use Kinich, Dia, yes, that's true. Zhongli, Tenacity, and Bene. Oh, you know, like what? Zhongli actually, it's not okay with Kinich. You know why? Because you cannot use that shield passive, which gives you like 20% rest rate. I wouldn't suggest you to go for Zhongli at all, because it's better to use like maybe second Pyro instead of like, oh, you use Pyro actually. You use Dea and Bennett, yeah. You can, but you know like what, Andy? I would suggest you to try like Hyperbloom Team Kinich, and you will see the difference. Hyperbloom Team is very bad, especially if you have Cookie Shinobu, because her healing abilities is just crazy. Furina, you know, like in my opinion, Shinchu is better, but it's up to you. Just check it. They leaked a part of Lanya. Oh, she's not a loli. Okay. I mean, like, yeah, maybe she's kinda like Barbara then. Oh, she seems tall. For real. That's crazy, actually. Tenacity is useful. Yes, you're right. Tenacity is useful where if enemies cannot destroy that shield. I'm sorry, that pillar. You're right. And that pillar needs to attack enemies within 3 seconds to give you some buff and shield strength. Actually, you're right, but still, like since Kinich is a range character, even though he's a claymore, you know, like you don't need the shield so much. You can easily go without the shield. I would Yelan over Shinchu for Hyperbloom Kinich. You know, like I would suggest you can go with Yelan actually. Yelan is not bad. Shinchu, give it a try. I mean, you know, like I like to use Shinchu a lot because Shinchu for me is maybe just he's crazy actually. I like him a lot. He's so like well designed in terms of his kit. His kit is so great, you know. Because of that, maybe I prefer to use Shinchu more than Yelan. Even though my Yelan build is actually good. Is Alhaiten weapon worse? No, Mr. Actually, yes, Mr. Dever. His weapon is worth it, but we have so many like alternative weapons. You know, you can use, by the way, Iron Sting. You can use Kazuha's signature weapon. It's the second best weapon for Alhaiten, by the way. His signature weapon, because that signature weapon, when you use burst, gives you some attack buff. So yeah, he's crazy with that weapon. Also, you can use Harpagent of Dawn. You can use Jade Cutter. We have crazy, like, a ton amount of like different weapons. So yeah, like, you can like use anything. Yes, if you get that weapon, it looks Alhaiten with his signature, which is like 88 crit damage, looks just insane. Not gonna lie, and that actually crit damage is super valuable for Alhaiten. But you can go without a weapon, like easily. I will show you. Just let me finish this one. My second team is Fischl, Alhaiten, Cookie Shinobu, and Nahida.
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
Falling leaves, adorn my night!
Yeah, this build is better. Actually, yeah, this HP is better.
The time is beckoning.
Just a second.
Bring it! Let the world come alive! Let engraved names echo! Yoo-hoo!
Clouds high, the birds...
Settle down.
Yeah, I need to get used to it. Jade Cutter, yes, the weapon which never coming. Oh, yes, unfortunately. Okay, Yoni, I will check, like... oh, thank you very much, Yoni. Just a second, let me check that picture. Oh my, yeah, she looks dope, actually, not gonna lie. And by the way, you can get her for free. Most likely, where we can get that like 4-star anemo for free. And she's not tall, by the way.
Bring light to this world.
She's not tall. She's not lowly, but she's like Barbara. Looks like she's like Barbara. You know, like Emily, Barbara, something like that. Oh, if you don't mind, could you take a look at my chlorine build? I'm a little confused about her. Oh yes, of course, Andy. Just a second. It's still your account. Let me switch a window, guys.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin
Definite. So yeah. So yeah, this weapon, if I'm not mistaken, gives you some bond of life. Actually, it's great for chlorine. It's second, like, it's the best 4-star weapon for her, and a ton of attack. So yeah, out of bond of life.
I hear the voice of
47.
fate, speaking my name in humble
172.
supplication.
Energy recharge, elemental mastery. She's not... And her passive. She's okay. I mean, like, I don't think you need to, like, do something else with her. The talents 10-10, yes, you don't need that normal. Actually, yes, it's a vice. You know why? Because most of her damage comes from her skill and burst, but not from her normal attack. It's not normal attacks. When she uses her skill, all of the normals considered to be a skill attack. Your ratio is okay because you get some from chlorine, if I'm not mistaken.
And founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin
Your build is okay. I mean, you know, like a little bit more energy recharge would be nice. You know why? Because her burst, actually, it's super powerful. Her burst is just insane, you know? But if you have some battery, if you use her with Fischl, you're okay. Because Fischl actually is not a bad battery at all. I maybe would suggest you to lower elemental mastery a little bit. You know why? You don't need so much, if you ask me. But it's about like artifacts. So yeah, you need to like farm. You have a lot of EM, by the way. 68, 58. So yeah, because of that.
I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
So she's okay, like Andy, she's okay. I mean, like, I don't like the only like as a team you use. You know, like Fischl actually is a great supportive character for chlorine. Oh, mister, you better fake and search it.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin
We are getting new 4-star anemo. Yes. With a shield. Yes, exactly. I try to build her as physical DPS. No, it's not. No, it's no, no. Like physical, actually, it's not a way for Chlorine. You know why? Because yeah, physical is bad for Chlorine. I wouldn't suggest you at all, like completely. You know why? It's better to use Fischl to build her as a physical damage, but not Chlorine, definitely. Chlorine is not such a character, unfortunately. She is not even close. It's like I wouldn't suggest you anyway. I mean, like, you know why? Yoni likes like crazy builds, but I wouldn't suggest you to do that. It's better to you to build Fischl, but it's up to you. Anyway, it's your account, your Chlorine. You know, you need a lot of mats, and you need to increase that normal attack level, by the way, to do that. So yeah, just... It was Hoyo's rap months. What? Hoyo's rap months? I didn't get it.
I created
Oh, I
another
see.
universe and founded.
Yeah,
Earth.
yes. You know why
I,
physical damage?
Fischl,
It's not because
am
of
the
that. You get
princess
like
of Earth.
physical damage alongside her main source of damage. So yeah, it's possible, but it's like about maybe 3k, 4k. You know why you get so much, by the way? If you have Arlecchino, you can check Arlecchino when she gets out of Bond of Life and loses her infusion. Her physical damage actually is insane, but it doesn't mean you need to build her like in physical damage. Her physical hits about like 7k, like 8k, something like that. It's not bad. It's without buff and without like physical set, you know, like what I say. So yeah, because of that, but it doesn't mean you need to build. I wouldn't suggest you anyway. It's better to play this game out of reactions, you know why? Because you get a lot of damage out of reactions. But yeah, I got it, Yoni. Oh, 8k. No, I get like, yes, exactly, like 8k. It's possible. It's like, that's why what I'm talking about. It's possible, like about 8k something. For my Chlorine, I get about the same, 7k, like 8k, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it's pretty good amount of damage. Oh, congrats. I got around 20k with a physical surrounding. For real, that's crazy. Oh yeah, it's possible. It's possible to get. You know what's the problem with the physical damage? Because many elements has physical resistance. And because of that, it's like you need to do like ton amount of damage to like surpass that res, you know. I don't like physical so much because yeah, it's like for me it's like a raw damage, you know. But because of her speed, actually, maybe you can, like, let's for fun, you can do it. Alright, let me try this one. So yeah, this one is...
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom! Odds revealed! Our bond is strong!
Defract!
Share my knowledge! Shadow Raven! Let night fall! Lightning purified! Grow! Make yourselves at home! By royal decree, out of my way! Dissipate!
The process of elimination.
The Temple of Wisdom! Wings of Darkness! Lightning purified!
I didn't get used to like this team actually. That's why it's a little bit slow. I usually use with Shinchu. Shinchu gives me some interruption resistance, which is actually super useful. 3 rap characters banner and their trailer. Xilonen, Rappa. Oh yeah, actually yes, I know that. I made the video by the way about that. about like the characters. It's like Xilonen, Rappa, and Bernice. So yeah, that was crazy actually. In 1 month, just imagine. And you know what? Ororon's background music is also crazy. Maybe I will release some like video about that music. That music is so dope. I like it a lot. I'm over like with that build. Oh yeah, I see. And like actually, yes, it's like, you know, like you can use some characters for fun to do like some crazy builds. It's like okay, because this games allows you, and like yeah, this game allows you to do like anything you want actually, you know. Hey Nabon, how are you doing? Who is gonna be perfect to replace Kazuha in the Neuvillette, Furina, Xilonen team, Mavuika or Citlali? Mavuika or Citlali? Just a second. I would say Mavuika, you know why? Because Citlali, according to the leaks, is going to be a character for melt, right? If she increases the melt and you don't have any pyro in your team, you most likely will end up with a freeze, which is actually bad. You know why? You will get low damage out of your Neuvillette. She is going to be cryo, as you know. Because of that, I would say go for mualani, mavuika. The only problem with mavuika, you need to buff proper element, and I would say it's going to be pyro, because like let's say reverse wave is better than forward one, so it's better to like buff mavuika's pyro instead of Neuvillette's, but you need to like try both of them, you know. But I don't think Citlali is a great choice for that team, because even Kazuha can do you more damage. Overall, Kazuha is better than Mavuika, but if you want to do some replacement, Mavuika is better than Citlali. Citlali is mostly like for cryo application, for melting. For Arlecchino, by the way, she might be okay. You can maybe use with Shanling, it's maybe not a bad option. With Mavuika, so yeah, something like this. By the way, with Chasca, she might be great for Chasca. Let the team like Chasca, Mavuika, Citlali, and maybe another high pyro application like Bennett, you know, might be just crazy team. You know why Bennett? Bennett gives you like double pyro, gives you additional attack, which is great for Chasca. Bennett can heal you, which is good. And also you can do melt. And with Chasca, so yeah, I think like this team. Question? Okay, I missed second one. Question: what's gonna be more valuable? Constellation 2? No, of course Mavuika. In a one, of course Mavuika. Like, you know why? Mavuika is like, if I'm not mistaken, couple constellation of like Citlali's constellation is going to be like they will get some additional damage for melt and some additional elemental mastery. It's valuable overall, of course, but you know, like it's, you, let's say, only can use a buff for a melt reaction, but Mavuika actually can like allow you to use in so many different reactions, like not only melt, right? It's only burgeon, just don't forget about that. It's overloaded. So yeah, I would say Mavuika, definitely Mavuika. I mean, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Constellation for Citlali, even though she will get some unique abilities. Okay, question. What's gonna be the best team for Arlecchino after so Mavuika? So about that, actually, as you know, like in Avan, like at the moment, Arlecchino's best team is Overloaded team with Chevreuse. Bennett, Chevreuse, Arlecchino, and let's say another Electro like Fischl. It's great. I would say you can use melt, but I don't think like by getting Citlali you can like change your Arlecchino's main archetype team. I mean, Overload, it's still the best, if you ask me, because second best team for Arlecchino might be Vape with Yelan, Kazuha, Arlecchino, and Bennett. You know, not Furina, unfortunately, and you know why. We know the reason. So because of that, it's like, yeah, but Citlali will allow you to use Arlecchino with like in a melt team comp, because at the moment only Kaya is kinda useful. You still can use Rosa if the enemy like don't move at all, you know, like, but it's like difficult. Like now at the moment, it's like not so useful. All of the enemies in this game like are like pretty fast, you know. Diona is not okay, even though she might like be helpful because of like her buff. Like at Constellation 6 you can get 200 elemental mastery. I wouldn't suggest you, because I think Citlali at Constellation 0 can give you some additional like buff, maybe like EM, something like that, who knows. And I go the quest. No, Citlali is for melt and freeze, so for me it's not. Yes, about that, yeah, but you know what, Mr. Dever, I heard about, like, I read about Citlali. They said that Citlali is for melt and wave, but it's impossible. Yes, she definitely for melt and for freeze, but not for wave, because it's like no, it's like, it's controversial because it's not possible to do like wave, because you will steal some aura. It's like, yeah, it's for melt and freeze, you're right. No need Citlali now until like Xianyun. Oh yeah, you know like why? If she's going to actually, Citlali is not a bad choice for melting, because at the moment we don't have the great character for that. And if she can give you some shield and healing, actually she might be great for chasca and for melt mavuika. So yeah, it's still expensive team. You can easily avoid that one, because if I'm not mistaken, her skill creates some field around you. It's not like it's Inaban says, if I'm not mistaken, like it's like circle impact, you know, like something like, it's not like Bennett, it's not like Rosa. Like the characters create a field and you need to be within that field, and that field is so small, you know. It's like, yeah. And Citlali actually creates a field around you, like Xilonen, by the way. Xilonen, as you know, guys, when you use her skill and she rest shredding, she creates a field around you. And so yeah, it's like this. I teach my Capybara ninja how they can protect themselves from you. And is this team good for Chasca, Fischl, Bennett, Lila? Yes. I mean, not so great actually. You know why? You can use it. The problem with this team is like, it's actually you can. Yes, you can use this team, Fischl, Bennett, and Lila, because you can get overloaded, you can get like some melt, but it depends, you know, like why Chasca is so like a little bit like, I would say, clumsy character, because you never know which bullets and in which order you will get. I mean, like she converts the bullet randomly. Because of that, it's difficult. But yes, this team is not bad. I mean, like Official, Bennett, and Lila is not a bad team at all. I still maybe would suggest you another team. It's Furina, Bennett, and Lila instead of Fischl. You know why? Because you cannot completely benefit from Fischl O's. As you know, Fischl O's attack, it's, let's say, it scales off your normal attack. If you do more like a quick normal attack, O's will fire more often. Because of that, like, she is not like, I mean, like Fischl is not a great option. You still can use her, but Lila, Furina, and Bennett, it's way better team if you have Furina, of course. Did you see the pic I sent you? Not yet, Yoni. Like, yeah, you mean like that, like 4-star? Yes, yes, I saw that. She looks great actually. And you know what? She's not tall actually. She is kinda Barbara or Emily in size. Yeah, Furina is better in my opinion. And I mean, like, I wouldn't suggest you to go for like Fischl, because you know why? You can go for Fischl, but in this case, you need to switch like Lila. I would say it's going to be like Chasca, Fischl, Bennett, and maybe Furina instead of Lila. You know, in this case, might be better because electrocharge reaction. Yoni, I will check it later if you don't mind. Okay. Like, don't get me wrong. Alright guys, let me just continue.
Strike a pose! mountains may boil!
Let the mighty be humbled.
I forgot to
One
use
with
that.
wind and cloud.
Let my name echo in song!
Silence.
Actually, damage is good, not gonna lie.
Be sanctified.
Bring it!
I just mess up with
Name's
rotation.
Echo! Shower me with threat!
Wind strike.
Time to shine!
Bow your head. An oversight on my part. Let the mighty be humbled.
Damage is okay. I don't know why, but like numbers are not so high, but damage is good. Sorry, son, I have another count. Alright. Okay, let me check. Oh, I see now. It's a full picture now. I mean, like, she looks actually okay. Yoni, you know, like, I need to maybe like work on that picture because the details is like trash as hell. But she's by the way, she's not lolly, you're right, but she's not tall. She's a Barbara, like kind of like this size, you know, like she's kind of small, but looks great. And she's a catalyst, like according to this like picture.
I created
she's a
another
catalyst
universe
character,
and
right?
founded paradise for official and the princess.
And she's a shielder, definitely. You know, like by viewing that picture, you can say that she's a shielder. That's crazy, actually. All right. Oh, you deleted previous one. Please don't delete it. Let me just like, yeah, Yoni, you just a second. Can I just copy
I
as?
do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
Can I like?
I'm sure the
oh, yeah.
good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely
Let me
fine,
save that
Fräulein.
quickly. Just a sec. Oh yes, it's okay. Just a second, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry for delay. And let me check. Like you only like to like delete the picture. Why you delete that? Just like keep them. She's a polar. Oh yeah, you for real? Oh, I didn't know that. She's polar. She looks like a catalyst actually, but yeah, she's a polar. All right. I mean like. Actually, it's okay. You know why? Because we have great elemental mastery polearms. Yeah, we have catalyst as well. Okay, I saved it. Now you can delete it. You know, I didn't think you would need half picture. And that's alright, Yoni. That's completely okay. That's alright. Thank you very much for the picture. Oh, because you know why? Actually, she looks great. And the point is, you can get that characters for free. Most likely, I will get that character. I mean, like, I don't need any other Leo Harbor characters. Oh, thank you very much, Inaban. I mean, stuff for Scarlet Sands. I called it Scarlet Vessel. Actually, that weapon, or like, actually, it's great weapon. All right, let me just like do this one. Then I will switch to my kinich weapon.
I see everything.
Okay.
This may hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge. I'll settle this. Dissipate.
Diffract.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
As you wish, me.
Lightning terrified. Stand with me.
Scatter.
Commit it to memory. All right,
I'm a little bad at aiming, not go.
Reveal. Oh,
Don't get me
settle
wrong.
this. Our bond is strong.
Diffract!
It's alright. I mean, like, it's. Yeah, just should do it. Just should do it. Wait, who is the Aoife? Oh, yeah, about that. Aoife, by the way, it's like we got like Aoife in the story. Aoife is a man, if I'm not like a man character, like, yeah, husbando. He is Ororon's friend. Another 4-star from chasca. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Materials for all 3 characters as well as weapon has been DM. Oh, thank you very much, Inaban. Oh, like you have like a ton of. Thank you very much. Just a second. Oh, nice. I will check it later if you don't mind. Did the Game Awards choose only 2024 release as nominees? Oh, I don't know about that, Andy. I don't think so. You know why? It's because we have Wuthering Waves. Oh yeah, maybe you're right. Actually, maybe it's like this. It's only like within like no. Zenless Zone Zero was released. Oh yeah, this year as well. Actually, yes, you might. Yeah, you may be right about that. So it's only new games. That's why no Genshin Impact there. Okay, Sign. Okay. Thanks for joining. All right, let me continue. So yeah, that's the last stage. It's like this one is. Oh yeah.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Settle down.
Let the world collide! Letting praise names echo!
The tides beckon.
I messed up.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Fallen leaves adorn my night into the wind.
Pound into the ground!
Be sanctified.
The golden slumber.
The Golden Slumber. I like him so much. This enemy is so crazy. Mr. Ray, I guess only 2024 game. Yeah, you go anonymous. This is Wuwa or that. Yes, you're right. Actually, yes, it's only 2024. That's why we missed Genshin Impact. Genshin? We will absolutely be in there if it's like wasn't. Yes, you're right. Actually, because you know why? Like, even though Wuwa like was created as a competitor for Genshin, you know, like let's admit that Wuwa is not even close to that. Even though it's not a bad game, Genshin is still better in my opinion. By the way, this team is actually so crazy against this Tulpa. So yeah, let's try.
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom! By royal decree, out of my way! Stand with me!
Here you are. Scatter!
Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves at home! I'll settle this! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
He still can
Wisdom!
one shot.
Our bond is strong! Out of my way! Oz, reveal!
Here you are. Well now.
The only problem, you need to dodge a lot, you know.
Get with me! Take care of
Okay,
the game!
I have, that's it.
Make yourselves at home! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
I lost my killing. Actually, no,
No rest for the wicked.
I will die anyway. Yeah, I lost 2 of my characters. Not a bad team actually, against Tulpa especially. Another thing, can you parry a boss of WoW in mobile? Oh, like, you know, like, Mr. Dever, like, if we go for this, like, let's say, you know, like, some... I don't play WoW on mobile, and you know that WoW on mobile is terrible. So about that, like, and you know what, I don't know what parry is. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's some kind of dodging, something like that. So yeah, like, I'm super casual, by the way, in Wuthering Waves. You can see your DMs. Oh yeah, thank you very much. I will check it in a bun if you don't mind. I will check it later. But thank you very much, yes, I appreciate that. Oh, that's crazy, all of the stuff. About the weapon, by the way. About the weapon, Mavuika's weapon, by the way, I have some doubts. You know why? Because it's the same weapon, like the same stats Kinich's weapon has, you know? The same stats with a 741 attack and 11 crit rate. So yeah, maybe it's like not like this, but we'll see. Maybe like some different weapon. Okay, let me try this one.
Understood.
By the way, for some of you guys, like, it's patched like in maybe 5 hours or something, or 4 hours, something like that. But I hope we will win. If they win, like, you know, Dreamers, if you ask me, yes, because even like they already give us like one. By the way, like Wuthering Waves already gave us like 1k Primogems, you know, like only because of participation in that game award. That's it. But if we will win, we definitely will get maybe some 5 stars, something like that. WoW is super generous. But you know why, Dreamers? Because actually WoW like starting to lose her popularity and game base, players base. If you notice that, because revenue getting down. Yes, maybe it's because of Shangliao, maybe because of that, but I don't think so. Like, the game is good, even though they try to like improve the game. The problem is, I don't think they can fix all of the problems. You know what's the problem? They try to be so generous and, like, you know, like, let's say, why Genshin safe, in my opinion, because like Genshin Impact is so well made. I mean, in terms of like literally, yes, Genshin has a lot of problems. I mean, like with reactions, etc., something like that. You know, like, let's say not a lot of problems, but has some problems. You know, like annoying problems, I would say. But still, the game is great. Mechanic is great. Reactions, like, it's so great. Actually, it's so playable. If you compare with WoW is, you know, they need to like first release the game on, like, do some like, let's say, adjustment, you know, for the mobile players, because yeah, playing Wuthering Waves on mobile is actually not so great. Actually, like Mr. Dever is right, it's a little bit difficult to play on WoW, and they need to like fix all of the problems. It's like, because WoW still has a lot of problems. So because of that, they give us a lot of like stuff for free. Let's say weapons, you know, like, just imagine I have 5-star weapons in the WoW. I couldn't imagine the same scenario in Genshin Impact. Just like, I'm not even 1-year player, you know, and I have a lot of 5-star characters. So yeah, WoW in terms of generosity is #1, I would say, but in terms of game and gameplay, kinda Genshin is better. That's why so many players still play Genshin Impact. But it's my opinion, like, don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, I don't want to say WoW is bad, no. Like, if you like WoW, actually WoW is playable game, not gonna lie, but they need to like add like some, like, you know, like fix some problems. Well, I saw the WUWA revenue down, and that's yeah, highest revenue was ZZZ. I guess yes, you're right. Actually, yes. I know why ZZZ. I don't know actually why ZZZ. Because Zenless Zone Zero actually it's yes, it's okay. Combat. By the way, you know what, Mr. DeBear, combat system in Zenless Zone Zero is better than in Wuthering Waves, if you ask me, because they just like polished that game combat system so great. I mean, like Genshin Impact. The only problem, game is a little bit trashy, you know, like it's not open world game. Because of that, like if I'm not mistaken, like you just you also have an account,
How
right?
about a quick break
I
so
joined, like I just log in
scenery?
like time to time in Zenless Zone Zero, you know, just in case, you know. But still, it's not open world game. Because of that, it's not so great, you know. It's kinda like, yeah, the combat system is the same as WUWA has, by the way, with a little bit more, like, with some reactions. Well, I got to Verdict by pulling. Oh yeah, actually yes, you're right. It's Verdict. Actually, it's like, if I'm not mistaken, Verdict is the same attack, but with 22 crit rate. You know, so yeah, might be useful, but it's still questionable in Aban, if you ask me, because, like, you know what, Gravestone might be not a bad option at all. I mean, like this one. Because Gravestone also gives you additional like buff, attack, so it's not a bad option at all. And also it increase like, if you notice that, so yeah, increase all party members attack by 40%. Yes, it might be not so useful for, let's say, Neuvillette, but if you play with Arlecchino, actually it's super useful, you know, because it's like, yeah, great amount of buff. I tested that on my Navia and I got 5.3k attack, something like that. It's crazy buff actually, especially in Spile Abyss. You know why? If you notice, guys, some of the enemies in like Spile Abyss, at least now, they become more fury when HP is less. So yeah, like it's actually might be super useful. Oh my, Mr. Dwyer. Genshin is like, yeah, Genshin. I don't know, I don't play HSR, but I saw that banner video on YouTube. No, I don't need to get hosting. Oh yeah, like, no, actually yes, you can skip it. Okay. Genshin is polished, yes. It's like Genshin is iPhone and WUWA is Xiaomi phone. Yeah, maybe like this actually, Naban. Genshin is like your... You know why? I know, like when WUWA first came, I played in mobile. I know the Nightmare. Yes, it's Nightmare. Actually, they just fix a lot of problems. But why is this easy? Bernice,
the truth of this world.
People's even... Alright, my God. Alright, I see that. Started playing that because of Bernice. Actually, that's crazy. You know, like I made a video about that Bernice, and it's like get like a ton of views, like, and I read a couple comments, and that's for real. Many like viewers said that like I need to try the game, you know. Yeah, maybe it's so cool. I don't like the game actually so much, but it's fun to play actually. I have 3 limited signature weapon and 3 standard weapons. But in Genshin, no limited 5-star. Oh yeah, Dreamers, like actually yes, but you know, like let's say it's let me just be more, let's say, let me clarify what I say. Like be generous doesn't mean the game is great, you know, like, and having 5-star weapon doesn't mean you, like, let's say I have 5-star weapon and that's it, you know, like I super casual in WUWA, as you know, like I only play 20 minutes a day, that's it. I use all of my resins, like farm mats, do dailies, something like that, and that's it. I don't play the game at all. Even like streaming Wuthering Waves, it's not so fun, you know, because like you don't know what to do. It's like, yes, in Genshin Impact it's only Spile Abyss, but you can use like different teams, different reactions, and Mavuika is on the way, and Chasca, and Ororon, by the way. The more new characters we get in Genshin, the more fun we can like get by using different reactions, different teams, you know, like let's say And in 5.2 they will increase some transformative reactions. So yeah, even though it's not something huge, it will help you to do more damage. So yeah, like in my opinion, like Genshin, that's why Genshin is so maybe better than WoW. But it's me, it's my take on that. Bernice really did very huge impact. Oh yeah, I agree with you. You know why? It's like that music actually was like yeah, it was crazy one.
Burst forth.
A proper send-off! From teamwork is dreamwork! I'm the prize hit! Hey-ya! This one's got your name on it! This one's got your name on it! Hiya! Ha-ha!
Yeah, one shot man. Oh yeah, like about, by the way, like about that, Mr. Dever, actually, yes, like, I mean, like, the problem is, with WoW is, background music is not so great, voice acting, I don't like it, actually. If you, like, I don't know if you play WoW or not, I do the stories. And they're boring as hell, you know, they're so boring, you cannot like even, that's why they add that skip button. And you know what, I don't think Genshin in future will add some skip button at all, and we don't need that. I mean, I'm completely comfortable with viewing that. Yes, Paimon is annoying, not gonna lie. So yeah, she's so annoying, but yeah, it's Paimon, what you can say. But still, the game is like, yeah, it's not even comparable game. Yes, Wuthering Waves still has and definitely will get some like players who like the game, not gonna lie, because you know why? Combat system actually is not bad. Because yeah, it's no reactions, but it's okay. You need to do like some like you know, rotation, etc., something like that. It's actually quite interesting. But Genshin is Genshin, you know. Oh yeah, power creeping, actually, yes, power creeping level in WoW, but not only in WoW, by the way, Mr. Dever. Genshin Impact, among, let's say, if we compare like 4 games, it's HSR, Honkai Star Rail, it's Wuthering Waves, it's Zenless Zone Zero, and Genshin Impact. As a less power creep game is Genshin Impact, and you know why? Because of reactions. Because by just changing one reaction, by giving some buff, etc., something like that, you can like give, like, let's say, second life to your old characters. That's why you don't need to increase the damage of new characters. Yes, after let's say after Fontaine, like within Fontaine, after Sumeru, like the game power creep level, the power creep level of Genshin Impact increased by a lot. You know why? If you compare with Constellation. Let's say if you compare Raiden is Archon, that's alright. But Alhaitham, actually, he is not like his Constellation actually trash as hell. Like second Constellation, yes, give you some damage, but it's not broken as Neuvillette's Constellation. It's not broken as Arlecchino's Constellation. It's not broken as Furina's Constellation. It's not broken as any other, like let's say Xilonen is crazy at Constellation. Yes, too, but still. You know, like Navi is great. So yeah, like what I want to say is that like Fontaine, like actually that new region, power creeped Genshin by a lot. That's why maybe they will try now to do something like, you know, like that Night Soul mechanic, which is actually to decrease that power creep level. Because, you know, like if you compare kinich damage with, let's say, Alhaitham damage, I would say they are all at the same level. But the only problem, if you use couple Natlan characters with kinich team value, like damage increased. You know, like, and in my opinion, it's not a bad idea. But if you compare other games like WoWa, like Zenless Zone Zero, the games are power creep by like, yeah, its level is just insane. HSR, by the way, Honkai Star Rail, it's all a power creep game. And they cannot do like Genshin Impact because reactions system. But it's me anyway. Genshin has been in the market for a long time and has made a good player base. WoW released this year, and I think people will take on another game since the existing of play. Oh, you know, like Andy, like maybe yes, but if you ask me, I would say it's not like this. Like you know why? Many players just like started playing WoW because of Genshin is not so generous. Because Genshin actually doesn't like, you know, like when they don't want to listen to community at all. Yes, they do some adjustment, not gonna lie, and actually these adjustments are pretty cool, for me at least. I don't need like, let's say, you know, like in WoW we can like switch the characters when we're flying. I don't like it at all. In WoW we can run on the walls, on like mountains, something like that, which is actually so bad. It looks so weird, you know, like you can do like, how it calls, I forgot the, my memory, sorry guys. Oh yeah, anyway, like, so yeah, like, you know, like, I don't like it actually, because it's, like, looks some, like, weird a little bit. So yeah, because of that, like, the game, like, they made everything to, like, for players to increase that player base. But it's my opinion. WoW story is too boring. Yeah, WoW story is trash as hell actually, if you ask me. And WoW uses Unreal Engine, which is device spec 100 and makes. Oh yeah, actually yes, you're right about that. Like it's like Unreal Engine. Genshin Impact uses like let's say it's not their own engine. It's like made on. It's redesigned or like improved. We have Unreal and we have Unity. Yes, it's Unity. It's improved Unity, if I'm not mistaken. That's why it's like so great on mobile devices, on like iPads, let's say tablets, you know, on PC as well.
What a place! The world is full of surprises.
In who was it? Just deleted the physics part. Oh yeah, like we don't have physical, but actually you're right.
Into the world.
All right, let me just. Okay, let me do a couple more domains run. I want to get maybe something. Then I will try maybe kinich. Yes, I want to try kinich, by the way, Andy. Because you know I will try kinich Hyperbeam team in Spire Abyss. Oh, by the way, guys, like I will end stream today like at like 11. You know why? I need to get some sleep and I need to get up a little bit earlier than expect, like as usual, because of like that update. Usually, you know, like I don't know why. It's actually bad habit, I would say. But when new version, like when we get new version, I usually get up early to get in time. For me it's like 7 AM, so yeah, I need to wake up about like at 6 AM, you know, like to some stuff to be ready. So yeah, I know like it's like crazy a little bit. See, my bad, it's the wrong domain. That was the wrong domain if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's definitely the wrong one. Yeah, I need this one. I want to like, I farm a little bit for my Navia. I want to make my Navia playable. I mean, she's okay right now, but you know, you never know.
Come into
Fire! Well,
let's light it up! I'm going in!
eat this! Ha! Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
But overall, Genshin is better. Oh yeah, I actually, yes, like overall, like let's say if you compare WoW with Genshin, yes, I would say yes. But still, like HSR is not a bad game at all. But the only problem is HSR, like yeah, it's like, you know, like if you like to play on mobile devices, I would say HSR better. That's why they release Zenless Zone Zero. Zenless Zone Zero actually on mobile devices, it's super easy to use. No reaction whatsoever. You don't need to, like if you played Zenless Zone Zero, it allows you to do some auto syncs. I mean, like when you need to switch a character, it's a game itself show you like that you need to do something. It's actually crazy. It's so helpful, you know. You don't struggling actually, like not like in Genshin, you know, like when like you need to like switch by yourself. But I like Genshin because of that, because of like you need to do something by yourself.
A proper send-off! Everybody stand back! You're toast! Boba, get it! Haha! Feeling lucky? Adventure time! Race you!
Did you see Xilonen splash up? Oh, not yet. No, not Yoni. But if you have any info, like, would be nice if you send it. No, I haven't. I mean, I only saw Mavuika splash art. But you know what, like guys, by the way, like we definitely will get Citlali, because if you know like English developer stream, like live stream, was like with that translator teams, you know, by Japanese and Chinese one, with Citlali, by the way, and voice actor of Citlali. So yeah, we definitely will get Citlali in 5.3. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Yoni. Thank you. It's Mobile Game Award. HSR is taking at least for me, as I haven't seen HSR in mobile super good. Oh, actually, HSR at mobile is okay, you know, like, but still, it's like Mr. Bear. If you don't like turn-based game, then HSR is definitely not for you, because I don't like turn-based game. Because of that, I try to avoid them. Okay, now let's use like this team. Let's go double, like the same team, but instead of, so yeah, it's going to be, instead of Alhaitham, let's use Kinich. The team is going to be official, Kinich, Fukishinobu, and Nahida. First team is going to be, let's do the same one. Or maybe let's try like this one, maybe. Let's try this one. Yeah. I want to check the damage. But this time this is from horror. Yeah, this is a horror. Alright, yeah, let's just do it.
Let the world collide! Letting brave names echo!
The tides beckon. Settle down!
Clouds high. The birds call!
Shower me with... Bring it! Let my name echo in song! Let the mountain's veins boil!
As one with wind and cloud, wind strike.
Be sanctified. Silence!
Yeah, the damage is cool actually. I just like, yeah, damage is cool. I will keep this like double HP because yeah, if I get like his, if I can get his signature, maybe I will try to like, maybe we'll see. The problem is that banner is so bad. Okay, okay, this one is. Oh.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom! By royal decree!
Midnight Venta.
Lightning terrified!
Locked on.
I see everything! Make yourselves at home! Stand with me!
Claim these souls. I got him cornered.
It's your soul in sacrifice!
Time for you to pay the price.
I'll settle this! Grow, grow, grow! Oz, reveal! Yeah! The Temple of Wisdom!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Just a second, let me try it again. I just like it was Alhaitham. The problem is why Alhaitham I prefer to use Alhaitham more, because with Alhaitham you need to do some dodge, you know, like, but with kinich you rely on like that, you know, like distance. That's bad. That's really bad.
Let the world collide!
Hear the echoes of the valley. Clouds high. The birds call.
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Let the mountain's veins boil!
One with wind and cloud.
Be sanctified.
Oh my, come on.
Silence!
Yeah, damage is good. It's about like 50-ish something, but with Hydro I got about 60-ish something, so yeah. By the way, Jimison. It's pretty late here. I got okay, not too bad. A great time being here. It's nice people are gonna subscribe you. Yeah, have a great day. Thank you very much for joining, Andy. And yes, good night. Good night, Andy. Okay, guys. So yeah, let me just.
Unhook hands! Share my knowledge! Lightning terrified! By royal decree!
Locked on.
He's not bad actually, no. But the problem is, I would say this like his hyper bloom is better. You just
Temple
like
of Wisdom! Wings of darkness! Our bond is strong!
Shadow the past. Mine to command. Target acquired.
oh my. Yeah, you need to like dodge a lot.
I see everything! Share my knowledge! Oz, reveal! Distance! Out of my way!
Locked up.
In terms of damage, actually, he's better than.
For the Lord of the Night.
The dead would bleed!
He's better than.
I got him.
Let's wait for you! I'll settle this! Stand with me! Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
I messed up a little bit.
Committed to memory! Our bond is strong!
Locked up.
In terms of damage, he's better than Alhaitham, but I would say because of you relying on that distance, you just like, yeah, you just like feel yourself like a little bit unsafe, you know. Hey Wicker, how are you doing? We got our dendro radish on farming depot set for Nahida. All this and the next month. Oh, for real? So you got like Nahida, right? If I'm not mistaken. If so, like congrats. Because yes, like Nahida is just crazy character, not gonna lie, she's just insane. And by the way, she's pretty, I would say, versatile. I mean like in terms of artifact stats. So you can go like full EM and you will be completely comfortable with her. You don't need to like build her as a DPS character, but you can.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide! Letting brave names echo!
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Actually,
Justice
the damage
is blind. Silence.
Yeah, damage is cool.
Shower me with that! Bring it! Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
It's about 50 slides. Yeah, I like this build more than previous one. You know why? Maybe because of HP or something, but and maybe because I can get Furina's fanfare stack way more faster, you know? For Nahida, we settled on sacrificial fragments, pumping as Emi also. Yes, actually yes. Let's say it's a base built for it's a base built for Nahida. Yes, sacrificial fragments. You don't even need to refine it, by the way. And because her skill, like cooldown, it's actually 5 and 6 seconds. Hold and top, it depends. And EM as much as you can. Let me try if I can get like... You need to aim a little bit like...
Insubordination! Everyone hop in! Make yourselves at home!
Oh, that's a kinich.
By royal decree...
I got him cornered! Shadow of the past! Mine to command!
Glory to which none can compare! Especially not when I'm in a... Grow! Clearly not! Insects! Out of my way! The bond is strong! Wings of darkness!
Locked on!
This place really was the Temple of Wisdom!
And you know what, kinich can hit him. That's a fun part actually, you know, yeah, he can deal some damage. Yes, now you need... Oh my gosh.
Share my knowledge! Odds revealed by committed to memory. Lightning purified.
I got him cornered.
All right. Yeah, you know, like, actually Fischl is not bad with kinich. You know why? Because if you play out of his normal attack with Hyper Bloom, he's not that bad. I mean, like, Fischl.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Let the world collide!
Be sanctified.
As one with wind and cloud.
Be not perturbed. I'm unscathed.
Just die already.
Your journey ends here.
Let the mighty
Lord
be
of
humbled.
Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Time to shine! Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
The golden slumber.
Golden slumber. Even R1 sacrificial is enough. Oh yeah, like all sacrificial fragments already R3. Oh yeah, like for Nahida, like refinement 1 is enough. You know why? Because her skill is like 5 second and 6 second cooldown, so you will be completely alright. You don't need to use it like back to back double times, but it's up to you, it's possible.
Target acquired. Shadow the past. Mind to command.
Let's wait for Xilonen. Out of my way! Grow! Make yourselves at home! By royal get with me!
Locked on.
Oh, come on.
Let's wait for you.
I hate this stupa. Anyway, sorry, but I will not continue to the end because yeah, it's close to 11. I need to get a little bit early. Let me do one domain, then let me just like check that strongbox. Sorry about that, guys. Still, we're here, Kinich is here. This pile up is like 4 months. Oh yeah, actually me too. Kinich is good, but you know what's the problem with Kinich? You need to get used to him. The only problem, I'll hate him in this case way more comfortable. Let's say I'll hate him is not comfortable. I'll hate him is melee character. Because of that, you just like, you know, like when you play Kinich, even though he is Claymore, he's kinda range. And you expect that no one can hit you. But the problem is, like, yeah, you take a lot of damage, you know? I'll hate him though. You know, like he's a melee character, and let's say like you just prepare to get more damage and you need to dodge, you know, like well, that's the problem. But you need, by the way, when you use Kinich, you need to do like the same like amount of dodges, I would say, like you do with I'll hate him. But he is good, actually, not gonna lie. And just keep that in mind, it's without Cinder City like supportive character. When we will get that ororon can use that Cinder City, I will get like 40% more damage. It's like instead of 100, you can get about like, I don't know, 150, something like that. But we'll check it. I definitely will check it. I hope I will check it. Yeah. Let's say I hope I will check it.
Going in! Into the fire! Umbrella warfare, I guess! This one's got your name on it!
Which characters get a little great is like Navia. Navia is just insane. She's just crazy. Can I get something? My whole weapon will be drained low. What? My ritual will be starting from. Oh, bye bye, Dreamers. Bye bye. Thanks for joining. Alright, like, let's check if I can. Actually, it might be okay. Alright, let's do that strongbox. Oh yeah, just a second. Let me just level up a couple of them because I got like actually not a bad pieces. They're trash. Oh, this one. Back to back flat HP. For real. Alright. Oh. What? Oh, yeah, I know. I know why I keep that one. That's it. No, it's impossible. I have, oh yeah, I have a couple of this. Oh yeah, like this one. Let's try this one. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Anyway, it's this one might be good if I can get all of the upgrades to crit damage or elemental mastery. You never know, you can get double, you know. Okay, that's nice. Actually, I will keep it definitely. Because 84, it's my height. Let's go to the end. Maybe I will be lucky enough. You know why? Elemental Mastery, actually, it's one of the rarest stats in this game. I don't think I have enough fodder artifacts, but I will try it. No bonus, please. I will keep it anyway, because like a lot of elemental mastery and attack actually might be useful, you know? Just a second. Let me just... It's a max I have. Would be nice to get something more than that, but actually this is better. They're like kinda like small upgrade for my Raiden, I would say. Let's switch it, yeah. Why not?
My turn.
Sorry if I missed some. Oh, the dangerous artifacts transmuter. Oh yeah, that's transmuter by the way. Time for... I told you, right? My secret ritual. Artifact transmuter. Actually, yes, I did couple times. By the way, about transmuter, let's check it. You know, like what's like how to check exact time, like for the next patch. It's around here. Like it's within 4 hours actually. So yeah, it's kind of like this. It's not about the banner. So yeah, I have 5, and I definitely will just next patch I will use this transmuter artifact transmuter again. Unfortunately, just check my videos, Mr. Dever. The double time, it was so bad. I mean, like, yeah, it was disaster. Okay, let me try another one. Because I have this one, which is actually... Oh yeah, let's try this one. Maybe I can ended up like with something crazy. I don't have enough other artifacts, but... Okay. Unfortunately, I don't want to use like all of them because it's make no sense. I will keep it right at like this. Who knows? Maybe might be okay.
Happy that carrying an unreliable weapon
And I forgot to
is
use my Neuvillette is okay, you know. Let's try to get maybe 4 arlecchino. Alright.
It's the not carrying
Not this
one
time.
at all.
But that attack actually might be okay, even though I already have pretty good one. I got recently like these artifacts. Let me show you. Oh, by the way, like I got couple. I have this attack, which is actually crazy. And also I got, just a second, I got crazy pyro damage goblet recently. 30 crit rate, that's crazy actually. It's my best pyro like goblet in the game. Okay, so yeah guys, it's... I know I see all your videos. Oh, I'm like, yeah, that was terrible actually, Mr. Dever. I mean like that transmuter, it was so... yes. Anyway, I mean like, you know why? I don't want to use transmuter to create, let's say goblets. I don't need goblets, I have enough. But getting one of this is okay. And maybe sands, because sands cost you like 2 sanctifier elixirs. This one is 3, which is actually expensive, and this one is 4, which is super expensive. So yeah, like yeah, maybe I will go for... I need artifacts for my kinich, because my kinich still is like kinda trashy, like with, you know, flower. My flower is not so great. It's okay, but it's not, you know, like you see like how it is. Attack is great. This one actually sand is okay because of crit rate. Dendric damage goblet, let's say, is acceptable. And this one is okay as well. I got it recently. So yeah, only my like flower is bad. Alright. So yeah, guys, it's time to finish the stream, but I will be online tomorrow. And by the way, I will do some... Oh yeah. You're welcome, Yanni, you're welcome. Thanks for joining, guys. I will... yeah, if you ask me, no, I don't have, by the way, Genshin, and I will go for Genshin. About like Vuva, by the way, I already have 110 wishes in Wuthering Waves, so I have enough. Even if I lose my 50-50, I will get her anyway. And if I'm not mistaken, she is going to be released in like next patch. It's 2.0 patch. So yeah, we'll be alright. As I know, like you guys told me, like she's actually super powerful character, and I don't have Spectral one. So yeah, definitely I will go for her. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow, and tomorrow is a wishing stream. I will try to get couple copies of Ororon. But I will do some, like, let's say, reverse psychology attack on that banner. You know why? Because if you remember my Chivalrous wishing, that was terrible. So yeah, like 70 wishes and no Chivalrous whatsoever. At the moment my PT is +7. Okay. Oh yeah, I can see it anyway. It's +7 if I'm not mistaken. It's all like permanent wish, right? No, it's like character wish. So yeah, it's +7, right? So yeah, for last 5-star was Xilonen. It's like, yeah, +7. And my weapon banner is like kinda 0. I got like peak patrol for Xilonen, and that's it. I will do like 20 like 2 multis or like singles, etc., something like that on weapon banner. I will try to get that catalyst, which is actually not bad for Neuvillette, and maybe that bow, as that bow is actually good. And for the characters,
Going out into the
would be
world
nice to
and
get ororon
investigating,
early.
turning the unknown into the known. I miss this feeling.
Oh yeah, thank you very much, Vicky. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, yeah, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye. Like, feel free to join tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
It's a nice haul.